I don't wanna wait for life to be over. I wanna jump around to a different timeline.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a Ratatosk Games Let's Play series that we're going to be pushing through this game. This is Zero Time Dilemma. It is the third game in the Zero Escape franchise.
Is that what it's called?
Yes. And it is a very bizarre franchise.
You guys, it's bonkers. I don't even, okay, do we try and summarize the first two games, or do we just talk about stuff as it comes up?
We've got to just talk about stuff as it comes up.
There's
I can't...
way to comprehensively...
It's... Okay, so first of all, I will say that the Zero Escape series doesn't put, like, its series name at the, like super prominently at the front of everything. So, the first game was 999, or 9 days, 9 doors, no, 9 hours, 9 doors, 9 persons, something in like some order.
Yeah.
And that, which came stateside on the Game Boy, or not Game Boy, god damn it, Nintendo DS.
Okay.
Then
they were all handheld games until they were
ported to consoles,
yeah,
and PC. And then the second one was Virtue's Last Reward for the 3DS, and which also came to PS Vita, and then they ported the collection of the two of those to PC and PlayStation 4 just before this one came out. This one does look like it's got a little bit of a darker art style, a little less anime-y.
Less anime?
I mean, different kind of anime.
Yeah.
Less kind of like bright, colorful anime.
Yeah.
This one definitely seems a little kind of...
Look at all that beige.
Yeah.
There was no beige in the first two games.
But beyond that...
So yeah, for sure, definitely massive spoilers for the first two games.
Yes, that's the other thing I wanted to say, is we are not going to try to, like... This is not a spoiler-free thing. Yeah, we are going to be talking heavily about spoilers in the first two games, and
massive spoilers.
Yeah.
If you have any desire to play through this series blind, don't keep watching us anyway.
That said, well, yeah, it is going to be worth it to watch us. But that said, I will tell you this: our explanations of what happened in the first two games are not going to be the same thing as playing it. And that's not discouraging you from watching. That's saying you can probably watch and then go play it, and you'll still just be like, what the hell?
Yeah, yeah.
It's absolutely nuts. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this one, I'm interested. This one, I've not played any of this one. I have, and Robbie and I just finished playing Virtue's Last Reward.
Yeah.
I'd beaten it in platinum, gotten the platinum trophy on it on the Vita several years ago, but it was good to revisit, and he and I played through 999 and Virtue's Last Reward, and so now Robbie's up to speed on what's going on.
Oh, yeah, also this is an escape room game.
Yes.
Half visual novel, half escape room, so if you liked
Dying
Reborn, which you did because everyone did,
this is better in every conceivable way.
It's not as scary.
No. Well, it's not quite as horror themed, is what I'd argue. I don't think that Dying Reborn was scary in any size, shape, or form.
It got Kelsey.
I mean, Kelsey, this game will probably get you too, so...
No, it won't. Coincide. At first I read coincidence, and I was about to say coincidence, but as I said the word, I realized it said coincide. Oh shit, here we are.
Nevada desert.
Hey, open up!
Oh, we got that voice acting. Oh, we got animation!
Who would do this?
So fancy.
Shit. What's wrong with you?
Someone's one-night mistake.
A mistake?
Maybe Diana's.
This isn't the time for jokes.
Let me guess. That helmet can't come off, can it?
So creepy. I don't want it near me. Where the hell did this thing come from?
Okay, so we know some of these characters, which is why
Yeah.
I'm reacting. I'm so excited.
We'll get to as we
Get it. Shouldn't we be trying to get out of here? Impossible.
different voice acting.
This is a confinement room.
The bar is only open from the other side.
Nothing to do but ask whoever did this to let us out.
The mastermind's right there. That kid locked us up.
Why do you?
So he was the one who put these on us?
The bracelet's got a redesign.
Well, this is
It-
presumably by a different person.
It wasn't me.
It talks.
Yeah, it's a child. Oh, that soundtrack. It is a little weird trying. Some of the characters don't quite look the way I expect them to in this
Don't
animation.
you think?
I
There
know
are
better.
moments when a single snail can make a world go extinct.
Okay.
Go extinct.
What the hell are you going on about?
Who are you?
I'm sure you'll determine that eventually.
Oh,
Why are you doing this?
so
I
that's
require
Akane,
all
right?
of you to take part in a game.
A game?
So yeah.
With the fate
Did
of
she always
you,
have purple eyes?
me, and the human race
I
in
don't
the balance.
Fuck
I'm used to
that.
her with brown hair.
Let's get started, shall we?
Oh, good old Sigma. You know, I take that back. Kelsey's definitely horrified right now.
Yeah, no, like this game has a lot in common with Saw. The franchise does plot-wise. The
Beneath my foot, there's a coin.
I mean, this
One
is
side of it
substantially
is red,
scarier than the
while
other
the other
games
side
already.
is blue.
Yeah,
Which
Saw.
side of the coin is facing up? Make a guess. However, you only get one chance.
Do we get something if we get it right?
Your freedom. I promise that I will release all of you.
Also, Junpei,
And what if we're wrong?
Junpei
Looks
had
and
brown
sounds
eyes
very
for sure.
You will have to stay in the game until at least 6 of you are dead.
Oh,
What?
new.
Let's go with blue.
It's red.
Right, red. It's gotta be red.
50-50 chance. The odds for each are the same.
Then we should vote.
Wait! I can't believe you guys.
Kane's right. You just going to do what he says?
What do you think, Carlos? You are the leader of this group. I will take your decision.
So are
as
we
everyone's
starting in the
final
middle of
answer.
this? Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
We're jumping in
I'll
media
let
res.
Carlos choose.
Pick red.
It's blue.
So what do you say, Carlos? No, Carlos!
Don't answer him.
Fuck. As usual, I have no idea what's going on.
Time to choose, Carlos. You are that solitary snail. The fate of the world rests on your decision.
Oh, is this like the end of the game? And... Time to decide. Red. I would have picked blue.
It literally doesn't matter.
It's red.
No.
You'd have been wrong, Rob.
No, I still would have picked blue.
See? Didn't I say it'd be red?
You did.
Actually, I don't know
Yeah,
for sure that you'd
whatever.
have been wrong. Who knows what all this
Yeah.
game's
Well done, Carlos.
Okay.
Are you some kind of
Did
clairvoyant?
we win? Did we
was
win
just
Zero
luck.
Time Dilemma?
I had a 50% chance. It's not too hard to get it right.
Hey, hold on a sec. Okay, sure, you lucked out with your guess. But what if you had gotten it wrong?
What does it matter? Everything worked out fine.
So, are you going to make good on our deal?
Fear not. I'm a fair person. I promised to release you, and I shall. But before that, I apologize that you must all sleep.
Sleep.
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Why would we forget?
I wonder. Pleasant dreams.
What the fuck?
I know. You're...
I mean, also, like, Robbie, your whole thing, like, is this the end of the game? My response is, like, does that even matter? Like, the second game holds some shit.
Payoff. I mean, if we're having this whole memory loss mechanic, the mid we could just be coming in the middle, it'd be the same thing. It's basically the beginning. Decom. Look,
we're outside.
Our bodies?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is us.
Just standing up. Oh, I didn't pay attention to the timeline.
Hey, hold on. Why are we outside?
I have no clue.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there.
Huh?
It's weird that they
What is it?
clearly
Didn't
have
we
different voice actors
all
for
have
Junpei and
something
Akane.
attached to our left wrists?
I suppose we might have.
Coin.
Huh?
But same
Nothing.
voice actress for 5.
Just saw an image of a coin flash in my mind. It was flipped and falling.
Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
Old Sigma is a trip.
We'll see.
Hey,
I'm interested to see what's gonna go on.
Could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
Who the fuck is that kid? That's some near automata shit right there. I still need to finish that game.
Yeah, you do. I honestly wouldn't be opposed to streaming you finishing it.
We did. That's it. We beat the game. Ending credits. Well, thank you so much for tuning in.
Maya Sakamoto.
this Let's Play of
I mean,
Zero Time Dilemma. It was pretty good. It was a little better than I was expecting.
I mean, I would not be surprised if that was genuinely just one of the endings.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting it.
Because he said he'd let us go if we guessed right, and then we did. So he's like, oh, well, I set all this up for... I mean, I put a lot of effort into setting this up, but, you know. Okay, when we actually do get to a spot where we can actually... I guess, okay, so... The returning characters are the main character... The main two characters of each of the two previous games. Junpei and Akane. And, from 999, and, Sigma and Phi from Virtue's Last Reward. However, just because we know the characters doesn't mean that we know exactly which characters we have and their motivations.
Yeah,
shit gets weird. So, the plot of 999 establishes that essentially, more or less, you're in a facility. You're in this like death game to train your psychic abilities, or specifically the psychic abilities of one of you there. And it's due to complications. It's so that way, because like time is relative in this series, by training her psychic abilities in the future, you actually trained them in the past, which enabled her to survive by looking through time and being given the solution she needed by the main character, Junpei, in the past. It was weird. But that was ultimately what the first game came down to. The second one builds on that by establishing this event in the Nevada desert that during which a disease called Radical 6 is released and more or less kills off humanity. And no one knows what the fuck happened there, but we know that Junpei, Akane, Sigma, and Phi were there. And so all of Virtue's Last Reward, in a nutshell, it's all to get your main characters powerful enough to be able to go back, send their consciousness back in time to themselves when they were younger to change what happened and save the world.
Basically,
and that's this game.
Yeah.
But it's more complicated than that.
Yeah, it's more complicated. Well, we know Sigma is, like, 65-year-old Sigma, for sure.
Yes.
Phi, we're not even sure who Phi is.
Yeah,
so...
And then
I
the
forget
end...
where in the timeline her mentality... For her, is this... She's already done the one in the future, and now she's come back, basically, and is doing
I think
this?
so, yes.
Okay.
So I think her consciousness has already gone through the events of Virtue's Last Reward and now has come back in time for this, but there's also a memory loss mechanic going on in this, which further complicates things.
But we don't know how much memory they lose.
We also know that another character from Virtue's Last Reward was sent back. At least one. Yeah. Maybe two. Or maybe three.
Yeah.
And then the ending of Virtue's Last Reward also introduces another character which is someone who essentially pops up in someone's body and has no idea who they are, and no one knows who they are. They're just like, wait, where did you come from?
Knows who they are.
Well, does she? She said you were an unanticipated...
Yeah, but she seems to know who they are.
Oh.
Because she's like, you know who you are. And that's where, like...
But we don't know who we were.
We don't. Also, I don't think they talked about Junpei. I don't think they knew that Junpei was here. Or at least they never talked about it. Beginning of the end. CQD and 1.
That was one of the endings.
Yay! 6 more to go.
And not all that many endings in this one. Virtue's Last Reward had a ton.
Yeah.
Now it's time to choose whose fate you will follow first. Select a team to continue the story.
Oh, interesting. We select the new people.
Yeah. Who do you want to go with?
Basic white dude, except his name is Carlos. Child from Nier Automata. Or Ginny Weasley. I'll say we just go left to right. I'm fine with that. Oh wait, but isn't he the one with, like, the new characters?
I don't know.
No, wait.
Each image you see here is a story fragment. Only one is available to you now, but more will unlock as the story unfolds.
Oh, shit.
Select any unlocked fragment to continue the story.
What?
Oh, we don't necessarily know what order these are, like...
Yeah.
Because we're going to be having our memory wiped every so often, so maybe the game could be having us play them out of order.
Yeah, so the previous games you have a flow chart that's like a timeline, and you see how your decisions branch off. This is going to be nuts. Okay, what?
Is winning.
So we can go back and pick the other...
Except this game, I know for a fact, one of the big things the developers wanted is, like, random elements are actually a thing.
Time to choose, Carlos.
So we just have to pick wrong.
You are that solitary snail.
Yeah.
The fate of the world
that may or may not
rests
be.
on your decision.
Oh, wait, fast forward. Time to decide. Blue!
This might might be them introducing that mechanic.
Yeah.
It's blue.
That's why I told you red.
Carlos, you asshole! You got it wrong!
Carlos.
What were you thinking?
Hey, wait a second! Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right. The person who started it is...
So, what now?
You should know already. You were wrong, so the game continues.
Until 6 people are dead, huh?
At least 6. It's possible there may be more.
Yeah, get your facts straight, Junpei.
Interesting. The games in the previous 2 games were
Why don't we
very
hurry and get this
rigid.
over with then?
Before you begin, I'm going to need all of you to go to sleep.
Sleep?
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Forget? But why?
There's no point to telling you now. You won't remember anything. Pleasant dreams.
So the more techno-snobbish among our viewers may notice that this game is not exactly pushing the limits of the PS4's abilities, because it was also released on the 3DS and is a port.
Oh!
The virus!
Shit, we got an opening now. So it's kind of good that we picked right the first time. Unless
Yeah.
this was
I don't know, it may have been
intended order,
intended,
yeah. The fuck?
Puppy!
Puppy! Okay, this is gonna be intense. Oh, I'm so excited.
Carlos!
I also really
Carlos!
love the return but
Akane.
like changed versions of the soundtrack from the previous game.
Yeah.
Bastard! What the hell's going on?
Like this song.
You brought all of us here!
No! It's not me!
Then what the fuck is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric. No need to take it all out on the kid.
Mira?
I wonder what this is.
Give it up, Diana. It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
You should listen to her. I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Bracelet?
That's what it was called a year ago. Right, Akane?
Oh, shit.
Junpei.
Oh, shit.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you feeling?
Who's this?
I am Zero. The second Zero.
Bitch, you
The
third
second?
Zero.
Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording. So don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them. I'd like to tell you an old story.
Okay.
17 years ago, on a rainy morning, a woman went jogging in a large park.
Sure.
Her usual route led her to a fork in the road. Normally she'd run down the right path, but for some reason, this day, she chose the left.
Did she find a dead
Along
body?
the way, she bumped into a senior citizen she saw every day. Surprised to see her, they asked, "Why did you come this way today?" This was her reply. Because there was a snail.
Okay.
Her body was discovered a few hours later.
What?
They found her in some bushes along the left path. Sometimes, life is simply unfair. Don't you think?
What the hell is all this nonsense?
It's the same for all of you. The pull of an unjust fate carried you along to this moment, only to find yourselves in this bomb shelter 50 meters below ground.
I don't believe you.
Wait, what?
I happen to know it's not just a
see,
bomb
this
shelter.
place is divided into 3 sections. Carlos, Akane, and Junpei, you 3 are in Ward C. You will henceforth be referred to as C-Team. Your leader shall be Carlos.
Okay, so this isn't...
Next is Q, Mira, and Eric. You are located in Ward Q. Your name will be Q-Team.
So many Qs.
As evidenced by the name, the leader is Q.
Hey, wait!
Is this a joke?
And finally, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. Ward D is where the 3 of you are. Diana
CDQ.
is the leader. That makes you the D team.
Yeah, the DT.
You may wander as you like, as long as you remain within your respective wards. There is a time limit, however. 90 minutes. Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Memory erasing drugs?
As a result, you'll all fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep. You will also forget everything that occurred in those past 90 minutes.
What?
The bracelet has an additional function. A watch.
Oh,
Pressing the buttons on each side simultaneously will display the time.
I wouldn't necessarily trust the time I
12, 10.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you will find yourselves able to welcome a new 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X. Beyond this X door is a hallway with an elevator. Riding the elevator up will take you above ground. There's no other way out. The door is easy enough to open. Simply obtain the X passes and enter them into the input device beside it. 6 X passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X pass will be announced every time someone dies.
So dramatic.
Blunter terms, if 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the X door.
This sounds like Danganronpa.
This is bullshit.
Yeah. One caveat. The door remains open for only 30 seconds. Once that passes, it will automatically close and never open again. Oh yes. With this information, surely some of you at this point are thinking, how can I kill 6 people?
What? No one would...
I'll give you one opportunity.
Oh, thanks.
By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
Yeah, that's like 3 people.
What?
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room? The team names of your newfound enemies will be displayed on that monitor. Choose the team you've decided to eliminate. Each team gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. Any team that hasn't voted before the time limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes. The group with 2 or more votes will lose. Every member of that team will be executed. Let us begin. This is the Decision Game, a game of fate. The lives of you, me, and the human race hang in the balance.
But why? Oh, this is the first time it's not the nonary game.
Yeah, the previous times it was called the nonary game. I mean...
This is so nuts. Execution C. Contamination. Control.
These are just all the areas.
How? This? Yeah, apparently we have free range to just go around. There's so many places.
So this is the last room.
Yes.
Oh.
We've checked everywhere we could.
What?
It's just as Zero said, huh?
There's no way to get out, except by opening the X door.
50 minutes left until the vote deadline.
Don't tell me you want to vote.
How can we not? If we refuse, C-Team gets 2 votes automatically. We'll die.
But...
Hey, do you think this could be part of the experiment? DCOM's whole psychological test.
Who's
Nope.
DCOM?
What? Why?
That masked guy called himself Zero. I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
So that means he's actually willing to kill off a whole team?
Yeah.
But how?
He said that there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping, and then bam! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
Junpei's so jaded
if only
now.
there was a way to contact someone on the other teams.
Why would you need to reach them? What, you're planning on begging them not to vote C-Team or something?
Well, no, but I thought, why not spread out the votes?
What do you mean?
Remember what Zero said? The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
I get it. Maybe C-Team could vote for D-Team, D-Team for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team. Then all the teams would have 1 vote each.
And that'd make it a 3-way tie. And no one would have to die?
But how do we make sure they know to do it?
That's where we gotta communicate. I'm digging Carlos's pink shirt.
It's a
Hey,
game full
Mira!
of kind of muted colors.
Eric!
But
Diana!
still giving the character
Phi!
a pink shirt.
Sigma! Can you hear us?
It's not working.
Damn it!
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
Huh? Morphogenetic field?
He means psychic powers. Oh, we got some writing on the wall.
Let the game end where I treat 2.
It's a.
What's this supposed to mean?
It's a thing.
Anagram.
The game will end, and something about 2 people?
But I suck at anagrams.
I guess the tough part is figuring out
Really
treat.
long anagram.
Yeah.
If it's like trick or treat, then maybe it means there's a reward or a
When the
gift or
Ninus
something.
lion eats the sun.
But it could also mean treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, anyone know what this thing could be?
A box?
What's inside of it?
Maybe some kind of a white smoke.
Automate Bako?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Urashima Taro, right? Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think.
This label says Force Quit box.
What's that?
Looks like there's a keyboard.
There's probably a password that goes there.
Then something ends if you punch it in?
But what, though?
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Wait. You really think Zero'd put something that easy here?
It seems like it wouldn't even have to be a box for that.
Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything.
Has before.
Yeah, so sidebar, Akane was the first Zero.
Yes. But she had to create the game
So,
to create the
what now?
situation that would save
What
herself
can we
in the
do?
past.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just get this voting business over with.
Junpei.
So she wasn't the first
No,
Zero.
we
She
still
was the
have some
second
time.
Zero, with Zero in the first game.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be the leader here.
Did the bad guys call themselves Zero in the
thought
first
so.
test?
How the hell did
I
we
don't know.
get into this mess anyway? Do you guys have any ideas?
We also don't know where Akane's brother went.
Santa. I forget his real name.
What is Zero's purpose?
Why is Zero doing this?
To make us play a game, right? This decision game or whatever.
With the fate of mankind on the line.
So it's true.
Do you know something, Akane?
I think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die.
That's not true.
6 billion people will.
That's true.
So what Sigma said back then up in DCOM was.
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
This is
Yes.
weird.
Yeah.
What Sigma said is the truth.
Okay, so
Have you ever heard of the term reverie syndrome?
No.
What
Explain.
causes it is unknown. Neither the nerves nor the brain have abnormalities. But somehow, this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli. I've heard there are people from all over the world who have become affected by this.
This is new.
Hey, hold up. How does this and what we were talking about before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
Huh?
A crisis. Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those affected are sensing it's coming.
I can't help but feel
Reverie
like it's really
syndrome.
pointless for Junpei to
You've
be in
heard
this
of it?
game, because like
Yeah,
at this
kinda.
point all the players are so much more powerful psychically than he is.
Why? He just went through the first game.
But like why couldn't he have time traveled back from the second game?
Maybe that's too much time travel. I don't know.
Who is Zero?
Also,
To
apparently
be
Sigma
accurate,
and
you
Phi
should
were more
probably ask,
powerful than
who is
him,
the
so his
second
powers
Zero
were
instead?
away.
Then that means there has to have been a first one, right?
See, they're saying
Yeah,
she was the first
there
one.
is.
You know him?
Sorta. I brought it up earlier. Bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped to my wrist before. It happened last year. Akane and I were trapped somewhere.
Well,
The person responsible back then was named Zero.
But I don't think that one has anything to do with this one.
Because
It's
that
gotta
was
be connected.
me.
Just, please, believe me.
I mean,
She's right.
Carlos has no reason to believe you, but also,
Junpei, you have no reason to believe her either.
yeah. We also don't know, like, maybe this Zero is Santa.
Yo.
Akane Kurashiki. Junpei Tenmyoji. You're both Japanese, right?
Yes?
And you both lived in Japan when you were kids. You even went to the same school.
And now you're in
So you're
desert-
childhood friends.
Desert Nevada.
Who told you that?
Sigma. He mentioned it back in DCOM. We all lived in close quarters in that facility for 5 days. Information spreads fast. So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Who was the telecommunication
The
from?
decom
was it Diana? In the
You
last
two signed
game?
up together, right?
No, we didn't.
Who is the what from?
We did this on our own.
The radio
Wait, you're
transmission.
telling me
Oh.
you guys just happened to bump into each other in
Might have been.
DCOM?
I think it was Diana.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
sounds
a
right.
coincidence.
I forgot all about
It was
that.
inevitable.
Looks like a
Why did
Barbie
you
doll.
subject yourself to this circus?
I didn't mention it before. I kind of really need a lot of cash. They said they'd give us $500,000 if we joined up.
Huh. Color me surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
A what?
Didn't you say you're a firefighter? A really good one? You've faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people.
I mean, you still gotta pay
Sounds
the
like a
bills,
hero to me.
I just have good instincts. Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself. They're pretty good at telling me which path has death at the end.
You're psychic too, probably.
but Probably everyone here is.
I mean, I guess we'll see. That hasn't been true yet of any games.
Yeah, but this is the last one.
Yeah. They're all
Do you hear
psychic
something?
in the very first notary game.
Yes.
Over there.
Gab!
Puppy!
Where did you come from?
Does it have a message? Oh my god.
Looks like you made it here using this vent.
Does that mean it's connected to the surface?
Oh my god, the dog is our
I don't think
communication
so.
device.
A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
So he came from another ward then.
It's too dark, I can't see anything. But Ward Q is down that direction, right? Think you can fit in there, Akane?
No, there's no way.
Someone likes cake too much.
Damn.
Oh, I know. Let's cut off Junpei's arm. He should be able to fit through then.
Hey, Mira! Eric!
No answer, huh?
Hey, Gab. Did they steal you away from DCOM too?
But why the dog?
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really think Zero'd do us any favors?
I mean,
Hold on.
last Zero would have done some.
I think I got an idea that
Yes,
would work.
favors.
This case. It holds medication, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. It's empty.
Did that bastard Zero take the meds?
I still think this could work. We can use it.
Is this like a service dog? For
Wait a
someone?
sec.
Why does it hold medication?
I don't know.
A beer coaster and a pen.
I found them on the counter of the bar.
There's
You're
something
slow.
written on it.
Oh, I did that.
Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Oh! You're going to put it in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Cross your fingers he can get to Q-Team.
You really think it'll be that simple?
So we shouldn't?
Well, I guess we don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
What did you throw?
Cheese. Picked it up with the coaster. It was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and pickles too? Maybe next time he comes back, he'll be a hot dog. It was a joke.
That's funny. Oh.
5 minutes left.
Gab's not come back.
Let's just vote, Carlos. Like I said, if we
What team
forfeit...
did it say we were
I know.
voting for? It said we were voting for D team.
I don't remember.
Hey, there's one thing we can do.
What is it?
You remember what you wrote on the Gab letter?
The what?
The message we sent the furry pigeon to deliver? C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team.
Betray them.
Yeah? So what?
So, vote for Q-Team instead.
Damn, Junpei!
What? Junpei, you can't be suggesting. If we do that, they'll end up with 2 votes and...
Yep, Q-Team will be out. Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan works. The note makes it to D-Team, and Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second. 6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter. Those are the rules of the decision game according to Zero. Balancing the votes won't do us any good.
So if this is like the previous,
We'll just
case, we're gonna-
end up falsely
we're gonna end up
prolonging
having to
someone's
go back and
death.
play all the possibilities.
Junpei,
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Come on, Carlos, vote for Q-Team.
no, you can't!
That sounds like. I'm gonna double check that voice actress.
The only name I recognize was Matt Mercer.
Yeah, but. But some of them had a weird thing in the
The morphogenic voice
Yeah.
feel. I feel like those are the two new characters. Diana.
Your vote has been accepted.
Ah, I was worried you weren't going to do it, Carlos.
You'll see, Akane. Just because we did what we said we would doesn't mean this will work. Hell, we don't even know if our note reached the other teams or not. And even if it did, there's no guarantee they did what we asked. 2 possibilities will come out of this. The 3 members of D-Team will die.
Or it's our heads on the chopping block.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you.
Oh.
When you next wake, those who survive will be able to regret the decision. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered.
I mean, maybe.
Pleasant dreams.
Do we want to start hopping on to other teams or try and do everything?
I don't know. I mean, I'm up for whatever.
Also, when do we start playing escape rooms?
It's been saved, right? I don't know. I mean, but that could be whenever.
Okay, well, we got up to the first vote in one of the teams. I say we get up to the first vote in another of the teams.
You want to jump to the other one with characters we know?
Yes. Execution D.
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
These fucking long-ass anagrams.
So, a moment when hate becomes calamity, huh?
I wonder what that means.
It's not quite what it means.
Beats me. Maybe it's not supposed to have a meaning.
I love Fi.
Huh? It's an anagram.
Thank you, Fi.
You reorganize the letters into
Always
another
solving
sentence.
the anagrams for me.
Why do you think it's an anagram?
I've seen something like this before.
What?
In another
Voice
place.
actress is the same person.
Yeah, it's just like being played
Anyway,
differently.
where's
It
Sigma?
looks very different.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
A box.
What kind of box?
Well, I'm looking into it because I don't know.
Freaking old man. Sigma.
Looks like something's written on it.
Force quit box.
That's interesting.
I see a keyboard on it too.
Use this keyboard to input a password and force something to stop. Is that what this means?
What does it stop?
Well, the obvious answer would be the game Zero is making us play.
Then we should try it. I shouldn't have thought it would be that easy.
We need a hint.
Maybe it
hack.
says something on the underside.
Nope. Won't budge.
Is it heavy?
Heavy doesn't even begin to cover it. I doubt it's made out of anything from Earth.
Wait.
Well, you are getting up there, Sigma.
What are you saying? My body's still got it.
I'll just give it
So
a
does
try.
Fi know?
What?
Does Fi know that it's...
Yeah, she knows the whole plan.
You weren't lying.
See,
So-
I told you.
The memory erasing only erases the past a little bit, not...
This
I
is
mean,
the
like,
map
they've
for
been
Ward
pulling
D, right?
information from farther back.
Looks like it.
What is that?
Space box is too heavy.
And we can go wherever we want so long as it's within this ward?
Yes, that's what Zero said.
Two.
Yeah, space box is too heavy.
The healing room. Manufacture. Oh, are we gonna have robots in this game too? Trash disposal. So it is introducing us to all the escape.
All right, we've checked all the rooms from top to bottom, but
You didn't find any exits?
Obviously. We are in a bomb shelter, after all. If there were several exits, it'd defeat the purpose it was built for.
so Zero told the truth.
Then opening the X door is the only way out.
It's not a bomb shelter, though. It's a
Mira!
fake Mars base.
Eric! Can you hear me?
Carlos! Akane! Tenmyoji!
There's no point. We wouldn't hear a drunk toga party at full volume on the other side.
Calls him Tenmyoji.
I think we need 6 passwords to get
Trash
the door to
disposal
open, right?
room to
Yeah,
dispose
that
of the
X-password.
trash talk.
For every one person who dies, one password will be revealed.
Is that true, though?
So do we just have to go through all
Sigma,
the timelines and
why
kill
don't you try
everyone and then
dying
remember
once?
the passwords?
I politely but firmly refrain.
What about you, Diana?
Hey, no.
Figured.
Fi is pretty great. She's the ultimate pragmatist.
May I ask you guys something?
What's up?
This may be somewhat rude of me to say, but the way you talk, Sigma, is, a little unusual.
Forgive him. The age of his mind and his body are completely different.
It's a whole
He
thing.
mentioned
Don't
that back
worry
at
about
Decon,
it.
that his consciousness had come back from the year
She already
2074.
knows.
That's correct. That's why I know what will happen in the future. I must have spent the past 5 days warning all of you. If nothing changes, mankind will be destroyed. Akane, Fi, and I infiltrated DCOM to stop all that from happening.
Sigma, subtlety is not really your thing, is it?
Well, would you believe me if I said that it was?
Then why are all of us trapped in this strange place? If you know the future, then you could have prevented this.
We had no idea what events went down inside the DCOM facility. Nor did we know anything about what's going to happen in this shelter.
Who do you think Zero is? Do you guys know who Zero is?
No, I haven't the foggiest. But they called themselves Zero. At the very least, they know about what happened a year ago.
What are you...
There's one more thing for sure. Think about it. Why was Zero's speech to us pre-recorded? There's got to be a very big reason why things can't be in real time. There are 2 possibilities. They've already bit the bullet. Or...
Zero is among us.
Well,
but we did see...
Yeah, we did. They forgot that.
Yeah, you're right.
And we thought
Do you think someone will come help us?
It could have
Like
been
who?
They pull some shit.
Maybe the
They do.
DCOM experiment staff?
Sorry, but that's pretty unlikely. Remember? The staff stationed in DCOM can't communicate with us right now. The simulation is attempting to stay true to an actual Mars mission.
It's at least 6 months between Earth and Mars. In that time period, Earth will have rotated halfway around the Sun. Which means...
By the time the spaceship reaches Mars, the Earth is behind it.
with the star in the way, we can't send a signal.
That's the lead-up. We've been doing experiments for the past 5 days.
Transmissions will re-establish on December 31st at 23:30, which leaves us with more than 10 hours.
There's no point in hoping for a rescue to come before then.
Pretty sure the DCOM staff won't notice any problems until that time.
You guys are like siblings. You're totally in sync.
This is our second game. We were the main characters of the last one.
Why did this have to happen to me? I should have never listened to Rebecca.
Rebecca?
In this, but there's no mention.
She's the head nurse at the hospital where I worked.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You did say you were a nurse.
I joined the decom experiment because Rebecca suggested it to me.
Rebecca.
She told me that they were searching for a nurse willing to participate. Well, to be honest, there is another reason why I decided to join.
The 500, that 300, however many thousand.
It was like 500,000, and that's a lot.
Puppy.
Gab.
Why is Gab here?
Different message.
Yeah.
I think he came through the vent.
Fucked it up.
See anything?
No, it's too dark.
You're up, Fi.
You want me to go in there? It's clearly impossible.
You sure?
I won't repeat myself. My boobs are D's.
Your pants are on fire.
It's true.
It seems to me they've gotten a full size larger than the last time you told me.
It's been 45 years. Growing is natural.
You were just sleeping.
Could I interrupt? What is this?
Is that a coaster?
Something's written on it. Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team.
No,
And
girl.
someone else wrote...
Your
Q-Team, got
boots are B's at the
I get
most.
it. By spreading out the votes, they're suggesting we make it a tie.
Looks like Q-Team agreed.
Seems so.
I guess Gab passed through Ward C to Ward Q and ended up here. It'll work! Now none of the teams will have to die.
I wonder about that.
What?
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Damn, we don't have much time. We need to head over to the voting device.
What exactly did you mean earlier, Fi?
I'm saying it could be a lie.
Do you mean that Q-Team is planning to betray us?
No, I doubt it. If that's what they intended, they didn't have to send Gab. They'd only have to decide to vote for D-Team.
Then you mean...
There's a chance that C-Team will betray us. Maybe they're saying they'll vote for D-Team, but actually vote for Q-Team.
Why would they do that?
To make us choose Q-Team. If you think it's a good idea to spread out the votes, then your choice is easy, right? I'm just saying. It's a possibility.
The deadline to vote is in 1 minute.
What should I do?
The fact that Gab showed up means that we can assume Q-Team's voting for C-Team. So we have no choice but to choose Q-Team. Otherwise...
Our single vote could cause the death of all of C-Team.
We're supposed to vote for Q-Team. Provided I didn't mess up.
Yep. It got a little convoluted there.
Yeah.
I lost track of who we're supposed to vote for sure.
Your vote has been accepted.
Well, that was a good choice.
Do you think it'll be okay?
So long as Gab's note was the truth.
All we could do was trust them.
I suppose.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended.
Your time limit is ended.
Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survive will be able to regret the decision they made. as all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
I mean, you also were the one who wanted to jump back to other people, though.
I want to do that, too. I just also want to get to an escape room.
Yeah, but we're going to get to an escape room by continuing down.
I understand. I just also want to do both things simultaneously.
Alright. And this is all
you
new
realize
characters.
This means we're going to have to go back and betray everyone at some point.
Yeah. Probably.
But I always get the betrayals out of the way first.
I mean, I like to play more or less how I do things and then go back and change things based on the information I get from that.
I like my final decision to be what I would actually do. It's kind of fun teasing all the escape rooms, though.
This is weird. There should be another room around here somewhere.
Okay, so this is the group.
Let me see it.
No idea what the fuck is going on at all.
Shut up.
Yeah. Also, I kind of hate all of
He's
them.
got the right to see it too.
Mira.
Thank you.
Take that back. I love Q.
It's pretty pointless to hang out here kicking our heels. Let's go back to the lounge.
What is this?
Let's inhibit the virus. Maybe someone's gonna remove or control some kind of virus.
Virus? What virus?
About the vote? What will we do?
Don't ask me.
But if we don't do it, doesn't that mean we'll die?
Some real
Even if
death.
C team voted for D team, and D team did the reverse.
I don't know.
If we refuse, then we get 2 votes against us automatically.
And Q team would be killed.
I suppose that's true if this game is for real.
So you're saying it's a joke?
Don't you think that would make a whole lot more sense?
It would.
The DCOM staff will probably pop through that door over there yelling surprise.
I get it! You're right.
Wow.
Then him being here makes sense now. I bet that means you're part of the whole surprise.
No!
Q is such
Come
an
on.
improvement from Quark.
Take off that helmet.
I can't.
Huh?
I said I can't take it off.
Damn, Brat.
Sweetheart.
Stop bullshitting me.
Fuck you!
Stop!
You let
Stop!
them go!
You'll break my neck!
Damn. It's really on there.
Can we kill that
Wait.
guy?
Yeah.
I see something on the side of this thing.
I mean, we will.
We have to kill all of them, though, to kill him.
What the
Well,
hell?
I mean, no. We'll,
Isn't it a
I'm
password
sure we'll be given
input?
an opportunity to kill them individually.
Does that mean the helmet comes off with the right numbers?
That's a lot of numbers.
Or maybe his head'll explode.
Hey!
You guys are so mean to
Really?
a child.
Who are you?
Could be. He could be.
I don't know.
Kyle.
I don't remember.
Kyle Klein.
Yeah.
I woke up
I
and
guess.
I was here.
Are you saying you have amnesia?
Maybe.
Kay did have amnesia in the second game. Also, I don't know. I feel like in the Japanese version, they're definitely using like
Could
gender
I ask you
neutral
something?
pronouns with them.
What?
I don't know what pronouns they themselves are using.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, where are we?
Weren't you listening to Zero earlier? We're 50 meters underground in a bomb shelter.
I know that, but where exactly?
I doubt we're very far from DCOM.
DCOM.
Dwelling for the cohabitation of Mars.
So it's an experiment to see if we could survive on Mars?
Uh-huh. We all lived together in that compound for 5 days.
C-Team and D-Team were there too.
Oh, and there was a dog. It was incredibly old. I think his name was Gab.
But not you. You weren't there.
I want the time
It's
traveler,
very
the
suspicious.
mysterious one that pops up to be Gab.
Oh, what were they testing for?
Psychological data, mostly. It was a closed environment for a group of people for an extended period of time.
Yep.
So how would that mess with the subjects mentally? That was what they were trying to investigate.
I almost wouldn't
what
even be
made
that
you sign
surprised
up?
if That's what happens.
Tough question.
That would be an unknown
It seemed like it'd be kind of fun, I guess.
Eric?
I joined because Mira wanted to.
That's it?
Well, maybe not entirely.
I was wondering, who is Zero?
Oh, come on! Stop playing! You know everything, don't you?
I told you, I don't...
So you're gonna stick with the idea that this isn't some big surprise?
I don't know. I don't remember
To be fair,
anything.
the series hasn't pulled the
If
evil
this
kid
isn't
yet.
a joke, then things are really
So,
serious.
That means they could.
Then you're saying one of the teams is actually going to be executed?
Eric is the group asshole.
But why would someone do that?
There's always
Zero
one.
said, it's a game.
So then he's a psychopath. This Zero guy's probably off somewhere enjoying seeing us freak out.
He could be that serial killer in the news.
That's that Heart Ripper, yeah?
There's a serial
Yeah.
killer in the news?
Rumor is they killed
someone
18 people.
is the fucking
All in the
serial
past few
killer.
years.
I mean, yeah,
March 15th,
but it's probably not
2026.
going to be the main bad guy.
The body of a young female was found in a park in Roseville.
Q.
The victim's name was Virginia Bailey, age 28.
Okay, Q.
The chest was ripped open
Child detective.
and the heart entirely removed.
Please
It
be a
happened
child
again
detective.
on May 22nd, 2026.
Oh my god.
The body of a male was found in a trash can near a residence in Sacramento. The victim's name was Jeffrey Foray, age 37. His body was just like Virginia's, with the heart completely gouged out. 2 months later, on July 29th,
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you have amnesia or something?
Why do you know all this?
I don't know. I don't know why, but I knew.
You gotta be kidding
I
me.
love Q.
Someone get this kid a can opener.
Mira, Eric, what's going on between you two?
Going on? Well...
Are you in love?
Idiot? No, we're not.
We're not?
Well, we're not, but... Wait, what?
What? The conversation did not just stop there.
You know, I've been trying to figure something out for a while. What is this thing?
Maybe it's a gift from Zero.
So what, you think there's assorted teas inside?
Gifts don't have to be a good thing, do they? Hey, what the hell? Stop!
What?
What if it's some kind of bomb?
What?
A bomb?
Must be pretty light.
I don't think it is. Oh,
Eric
something's
is
on the back.
confused by the power
I
of
think
food.
this is
Remember,
upside
Sigma
down.
couldn't lift
So
it.
this would
he
be the
thought it
front.
was out of this world because it was so heavy. That's why I was
Force
freaking
quit
out.
box?
That they were just
Guess it stopped
waving
something.
it around.
You're
Look,
right.
there's also a keyboard.
I mean, it could
Looks
be a
like you're
different
supposed to
wave
input a code of some
or-
kind.
And if we get it right?
Then
Q could be a
something will
robot.
be
Yeah,
forced
or
to end.
something else.
But what?
that hasn't come up yet.
Maybe your life.
That's the first
What
time
was
I've
that
heard
sound?
answer.
It came from that way.
Let's go.
Gab? How did you...
You came through the vent.
Kyle.
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Why
I
don't
really
you
want
go
that to
in?
be Kyle.
I can't.
Just do it, will
The
ya?
head is not gonna fit. That's probably why.
See?
Oh.
Didn't have this
That makes
stupid
sense.
thing on your head.
Why the thing is on their
Hey, check
head.
this out.
There's something inside the case.
Is that a coaster?
Oh, there's something on it.
Hello, Carlos here. C team is voting for D team. So D team should vote for Q team and Q team for C team.
What does this mean?
Don't you get it? They're saying to spread the votes.
Huh? Spread?
I get it. If each team ends up with 1 vote each,
the whole thing is a tie and no team will be executed.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, now we have a plan. Let's do it.
But wait.
Why should we wait?
Well, what if this message hasn't been delivered to D team yet?
You're right. The position of this vent does imply it only connects towards C. I doubt Gab's made his way toward D yet.
We need to figure out how to notify D-Team then.
Hold on a sec. I'll get a pen and cheese. There was some at the bar, right?
Everyone just knows that this dog
pen.
loves cheese, I guess.
And cheese?
Also, I don't like a dog will just go eat the cheese and then come back with more cheese.
That should do it.
They like block a vent or something.
Yeah, close it so it
What exactly are you doing?
not how dogs work.
Everyone knows the dog wouldn't just sit there and whine at the closed vent.
Oh, I get it. If Ward C and Ward Q have connected vents,
then Q and D are probably connected as well.
Yep. We just need to take the cheese and...
it's all on you, Gab.
Think it'll work?
I'm sure it will. "5 minutes until the deadline."
I wonder if Gab made it to Ward D or not.
Even if he did, who knows if Diana will vote the way it says in the note.
What? You think she'll betray us?
It's not outside the realm of possibility. I don't even want to consider the alternative.
Which is?
That the whole letter from C-Team is a trap.
Trap?
They could have written it, but maybe Carlos is planning to vote for Q-Team instead.
Hey, wait a minute now. That's not good. At all.
You said it. If I'm right, then we need Diana to do the opposite of what it says.
What? But...
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
The vote has to be decided by the leader, but...
what should we do?
We don't have time for a committee.
then we'll just have to use force.
Hey, wait!
Am I supposed to pick C-Team? I could be wrong. I very much could be wrong.
Look, I found amazing Yu-Gi-Oh fan art.
I mean,
your vote has been accepted.
Following the note, huh?
I guess it's fine. It's not like it was a bad choice. Now we wait and see what exactly Carlos and Diana do.
If this plan doesn't work, then there are two outcomes that could happen. Either the 3 and C team die,
or we're the ones executed.
You know what I bet?
No. There's one more possibility.
Yeah?
It's a joke. Someone is definitely tricking us.
I bet.
So it is you!
Zero is going to tell every group that the team.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable
Well, we do
to
have the
participate.
puppy, so we could always test that by
One
sending
final
messages.
You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. A memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived
But that would also explain why they would not give the memory loss.
As all members
so
of
that
a
way they're
single
carrying
team
the
will
weight of
perish
this
as a result
sequence.
of the zone you entered. Pleasant dreams.
Okay. Let's go back to C Team. Boom. Oh,
whoa, holy shit.
Okay.
Well then. Are these all the different rooms?
Maybe.
This is Akane with a chainsaw.
Let's see Akane with a chainsaw.
Alright. Jeez. Alright. I like how each one of these has its own little, like, branching.
Uh-huh. Suspicion. 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 Oh.
This is...
The pantry.
Oh, hey Carlos, where's Junpei?
No idea. He was already gone when I woke up.
Oh. Did they kill one person from each group?
It's locked.
Or we don't know what order this is in now.
Did Junpei do this?
You think he woke up first and then locked us in?
It's been a long time since you've seen each other, right?
Yeah.
Maybe now he's Zero's accomplice.
That's not possible. The Junpei I know would never do something like that to us.
Or he's dead.
Sorry. It was just one of the possibilities.
Junpei...
You know, this has been on my mind for a while. But what exactly is he to you, Akane? It's hard to believe that you two just knew each other in grade school.
Junpei... He's very... Yes, he's very important to me.
He saved your life, or he helped you save your life?
All my life, I've never really had many friends to call my own.
That's surprising. I would have taken you as the type guys and girls all fawn over in Japan.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you. But that's not exactly...
Carlos.
Junpei always said...
Don't get
I
jelly.
was a girl who always said what shouldn't be said. I never found myself bullied or anything, but it still seemed as if people considered me something of an odd girl. Junpei was different. He told me he'd rush to my aid whenever I was troubled. Once, when we were young, I was crying over something and he faced the enemy alone.
He sounds like he's a comic book
about,
hero.
Like, rabbits or something?
Yes.
I don't know.
To me he is, at the very least.
Zero Junior.
But this past year has completely changed him.
Had to, like,
Seems to me like he's the exact opposite now.
For school.
If it was because of me somehow, then this time I need to rush to his aid.
I don't know.
That's what I've decided anyway.
You really like Junpei, don't you?
What in the world are you saying, Carlos?
I'm out of my depth when it comes to romance. My coworkers do always come to me with their stories, though.
Okay.
So I can tell. Just by looking, I can tell if someone's in love.
Okay.
Does that mean there isn't anyone like that for you? That important?
There is. I love my little sister very much. She's a sunshine on my life.
Oh, so a sister complex.
Gross.
Ha ha, you're horrible.
Consider it payback for earlier. Now then, nothing will come from just sitting around here. How about we find a way out?
Right. I bet you're eager to see your dearest love as soon as you can.
Ah, Carlos!
He's probably dead.
What is this camera angle?
There's
Oh,
a
it's
thing.
Just introducing the room.
Well, there was like
It's really
a
creepy.
doll holding an umbrella.
It's our
See
first
the way
escape
out.
room!
Yay!
Yeah! I'm gonna go get the bathroom real quick.
Well then, okay. I'll try to be entertaining for people watching. Mostly just by trying to solve puzzles. Alright, so... Needs to be chilled. Oh, but if I try to solve puzzles without Robbie here, then he's gonna miss shit and he's not gonna be able to help. Okay, so wait. We need to put water in a thing to make it shaped like the people's. And then we need to put powder on it to make it look like it's got the red on it, and then we need to take it and put it in the microwave to turn it into Jello peoples. Alright. Well, apparently my chopped challenge is to make Jello people.
I'm back.
Good job. We have to make Jello people. I'm not kidding. Alright, there's instructions on the wall on how to make, like, Jello snacks of, like, little peoples. So we have to pour water.
Why are they headless?
I mean, you know, different people have different aesthetics that they go for in their. But this is our chopped challenge, is to make headless people Jellos. I mean, I think we have to open both these doors, and these are gonna like line up with each other and spell something.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because these both slide, and it's all glass. Oh, it's an arm, not an umbrella. Is that some kind of blue doll in a right arm? Glass door is locked. A bunch of green lines all over it too. Oh, sorry, that was Akane. Should have switched voices. I can see a bottle and card on the other side of the glass. The door is locked. And what's up with all the pink lines?
Okay.
Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
Does it let you look at those? So we don't know how we're...
It wasn't the Konami codes.
Is that a door?
Maybe of some sort. I'd be able to kick the wooden door down.
Her boyfriend must have given his right arm to get out.
Oh. Wait.
I can still turn them.
T.
Oh.
What is this?
We saw... Oh, there's writing, but I saw... Wasn't there a T over here?
Makes sense to have
it's the head.
The head. Yay.
Alright, well, hang on. Oh, well then, do we need to put the Jello in the thing? That's why it didn't have a head.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. So the writing said left and then pointed right. And then
Left door
right.
moves right, right door moves left.
Okay. Thanks for figuring that out. What are they?
I was trying to look at the potatoes, yeah. But I don't know what the like circles on them are.
It looks like potatoes that are cut in half facing down. Hot.
Left arm. Pretty sure it's fake.
We'll fucking see.
Maybe it's Junpei. Or Sigma.
Okay, so some gelatin. Or some agar-agar.
Some powder.
And a leg.
I guess not.
I swear to God, if it's Junpei, I'm gonna lose my shit. I
mean, if it's Junpei, that's great. But I honestly, well, I mean, I guess Sigma wasn't missing his legs, was he?
No. Yeah, sidebar, by the end of this game, Sigma will have lost both of his arms.
And an eye.
And an eye.
We know that. Alright, so are there stuff in here too?
Jesus. What is this?
The controls are different.
Zero is getting that guy out of the way so he can make a love connection.
Yeah, we mentioned Santa earlier. Santa was the code name for Akane's brother who assisted her when she was 0 in the first game.
Everyone's names in the first game were puns on Japanese numbers, which San is 3, so he ended up going with Santa for reasons. Anyway, but yeah, it's...
Potato.
I mean, I fully expect it to be Junpei at this point.
Do we need to mix up some gelatin? She's small even for me.
You're right. I have to think of another way. At least this one, when you look up, it actually stays at that angle.
That is nice, I guess. So we need direction. So go play with the dial, I guess.
Yeah. There's also this thing by the door over here, but I assume that that's just a... Well...
I don't know, maybe our hand goes in?
Nothing's happening. Just what is this for? Alright, so... I've got the microwave here. Alright, so where's the water? I mean, we got... iodine solution, but...
2 doors. Which door is the escape door?
I don't know, this one's just wood, and we can't get through it. This one's actually got a panel by it, so I just presume this is the escape door.
Let's give it a shot. 8802.
That used to be my phone number in Texas. There's a freezer in there.
Okay, so we probably need to get in there.
Yeah.
So, we need a 4-digit number.
Look at these real quick.
Yeah,
if these overlap, what does it give us? L, E, F,
left.
T, left. I got left.
Yeah.
Then it stops making as much sense.
Yeah. Aww. But I see a bottle with baby water.
Yeah, so if we do need to get in, and it seems like they want us to get this without actually moving them because of this clue. So give me just a moment. Okay, so...
T?
Well, but... No, because that's the bottom of the L.
Okay, I see.
And so left,
oh, H.
Yeah, that's what's left. H, D. D, N, D. Oh, left hand. Alright, hang on. This is a lot harder than it looks. Let me go find the left hand.
That's the left hand. The problem is sometimes you can figure something out, but if the characters haven't figured it out, it won't let you use it. Okay, so is there anything we haven't looked at? What's in our inventory right now? Just the powder.
Jello powder and the iodine solution. Handcuff. I was wondering if it was gonna let me like unscrew that to get access to the water.
Okay, so let me look at the instructions.
This, yeah. So you put water in the mold. You chill the mold. Then you put mix this in with that, and then put it in there and microwave it, and then it comes out as Jello.
Okay, so why do we have the iodine?
I don't know.
Did you examine it?
I mean, I did, but
never put it in my mouth.
The more you want to.
What's cute? Result. Okay, so iodine is.
Alright.
So I guess we need to try and use iodine on something.
Well, I mean, I've got it selected, so if I look at the right thing while it's selected, this game doesn't have a sophisticated system like Dying Reborn, where it makes a horrible sound at you if you try to.
So we should probably try to figure out what the third word is.
What the what?
The third word is.
Can people hear Robbie? I'm having trouble.
Yeah, I can't hear you. That's why I took one of my earphones out.
Oh, that's weird. We should be able to hear each other.
But I said we should try and figure out the third word.
I mean, yeah.
Robbie who?
Robbie what?
Robbie who?
Oh.
I'm being cheeky. Yeah, it doesn't line up with the same. Also, chat, let us know if you've got any ideas, and we'll be glad to give them a shot. As much as the game will allow, anyway. I don't know why I keep thinking something's going to be up high, but...
Use the iron on the potatoes, isn't that a thing?
Yeah, okay.
Yay!
Starch reacts to the iodine. Down, up, down, left, left, right.
Yeah. That was interesting. That's sort of relied on outside knowledge.
Yeah.
Yay!
That's why I keep you around. Letters on the potato were a hint after all.
Never would have imagined something I learned in grade school would help me now. Oh, god damn it.
What?
No.
It's like a Rubik's Cube.
No, it's not that bad, actually.
Yet. I mean, I don't trust that that's going to be the case, but so far it is being the case. options to check. I just saw that down there.
Gotcha.
Let's see what's in it. Some kind of mold. Da-na-na-na.
Yay!
You got the creepy headless mold. Hi, Mr. Macy's.
Oh, it is.
Look at me. No, I have to help you take your arms off. It's a handcuffed right arm. I doubt it's real, but that's no reason to keep looking at this creepy thing. Can we just like go in and around? Reach around to grab it?
You'd think so. That might be a wall. I don't know. So, does it let us look at the thing that the circle puzzle was on?
I mean, that's what happened when I clicked. But
yeah, I know. But also, like, what is that? What is that?
Nothing else to get here.
Well, we need to come up with other directions.
So we got mold. Yeah, we need to figure out how are we gonna get the.
Do we need to do the directions backwards?
Oh yeah, the left to right, right to left. So right, left, down, up, down.
Yay!
Da-na-na-na.
Directions added was the hint for this, but you already said that.
And now we can get into the things inside. Water!
Left hand. What the fuck does that say? Well, let's make a little headless jello person.
Fine. Oh, it does have to, yeah, so. And then we need to make it cold though, so.
But, you know, they had to put it in the...
It reads left hand plus doll equals.
That's a plus sign? Girl, that is not a plus sign.
Left hand plus doll, huh?
Instructions?
Show the doll. It says anything we should heat.
Is it saying we should heat it up?
Warm is happy. Oh, that's happy.
Okay.
He's very happy.
So we need to put him in the freezer? Oh no, but his arms went up when he was happy. So to let go of the hand? Oh, no, never mind.
Nope.
I don't fucking know.
I like that there is a cool option, as in this microwave can cool things. I'm trapped in the refrigerator so long that his skin turned blue. Kind of bad for this little guy now.
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Son
Really?
of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Okay. So, might not be a code. We'll see how it comes in handy.
Aside from the one.
No. Have you had them look at him since the code appeared? Sometimes they give little pieces in their conversation. 2, 3, 4. No. I thought it was ketchup. Ketchup, really? You have to admit, it'd be really pretty funny if they're using ketchup to rinse this out. Oh.
So if this can cool things, can we combine? Okay, so yeah, we do that. And then we chill it, I guess. This can chill things? I thought we needed to get in the freezer. But apparently it can chill things.
Inside. Now we have the weirdest. Why? Okay, put a little jello body over the top of the head. Heard a sound from below the machine.
It opens.
Jesus fuck, what? A key! Hey, that's a key. Oh, I wonder what it's for.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know what it's for either.
Me either. Well, does it open this? I don't see a keyhole, but...
Me either, but I don't know. It's not opening. This is a key for the door. Handcuffs?
Oh. Left hand.
Plus doll. Arms attached to a bar and handcuffed. Okay. Maybe it's the key for handcuffs? Son of a bitch! So we gotta add the numbers.
529
Plus...
or 652.
Oh, son of a bitch. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 plus one of those. So... It's either...
Are there going to be multiple solutions in this game, like in Virtue's Last Reward?
Maybe, but this should just open one door. So if...
Yeah.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4.
So if it's
529.
6, 2, 5, that's the easier one, because it's 7, 4, 8, 4, right?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4 plus 6. No, I guess if I'm doing full numbers,
I'm a whole lot better at math if I see it written out, so.
2, 5. It may be 1, 8, 5. What was it if it's not upside down?
652 since when you're right inside your head.
529 is the...
So I would try 1.
You do it fingers up.
1859.
Yeah, I think. Yay!
That was upside down.
Yeah. What's ahead for the freezer? Yes, but only open the cover. We have another step.
Yeah, we need a
The
hand.
doll. Oh no, the right hand. Handcuff key?
Which it didn't get rid of, so... Okay, so I've got a slight bone to pick. Because last time, it specifically had me not click on the hand, but click on the chain to unlock the handcuff. This time it had me click on the hand. It wouldn't let me click on the chain.
Cool.
Consistency game. Look, I can see someone genuinely being stuck on the fact that they had to click on the chain over there. So.
Yeah, that's happened to me in this game and other games. I'm sure it's happened to you. If only we could get it open.
Oh, if it was warm.
We gotta microwave the hand. Oh my god, you guys. Let's microwave the hand.
And it's even funnier because it's gonna be Junpei.
No! I'm really gonna lose my shit if it's Junpei. The hand. Oh, it's gonna be sick. Oh my god.
Junpei's frozen head in DNA.
Oh my god.
It is!
Oh my god!
I did it! I was right!
No! Oh, that's the end.
I was right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't think this is fake.
Jesus fuck. What? Is Akane gonna think that...
Now announcing the current casualties. D-Team, Diana, Phi, Sigma.
Oh.
C-Team, Junpei.
D-Team is
These
dead.
4 are now deceased. As a result, 4 X-Passes will be revealed.
Holy fuck.
Blue,
What
red,
the fuck?
milk, jump.
Red
That
milk
is all.
Horrible! So horrible! Who would do such a thing?
This room is locked. So, the one who killed Junpei is...
Carlos?
Oh my god. Okay.
Damn it! Damn it! Break, damn you!
The memory erase mechanic, yeah.
Connie?
Are they doing this?
Take this!
Who killed Jumpy?
Probably us.
Jesus.
But we don't remember.
The puppy.
Junpei. Why?
It's interesting. It said now
Why?
announcing casualties. It was this.
I just don't know anymore.
Damn it.
After
Who would have
the
thought this would
vote?
happen? All I wanted was to get that $500,000. If only I could save her.
Because we picked
Save Maria.
on this one, didn't we?
That's all I wanted. And
It's
now,
gonna tell us that they're all dead.
Well, it said that Sigma
Reverie
Phi
syndrome?
and Diana were dead.
Yeah.
For example,
That was Q. No, sorry. So deep.
say there's a PC with basic low-end components. If we played a number of videos all at once on it, what would happen?
It freeze.
the processing speed slows down, of course.
It's not much better than if the computer had froze.
Yeah, what I said.
What's happening with your younger sister is similar.
Oh.
So you're saying this isn't carbon monoxide poisoning, but...
Right. With Maria, her brain and nervous system seem to be perfectly fine.
Oh, she's got the thing.
We couldn't figure out the cause until now.
Zero?
I don't know if she's patient 0.
Other patients with the same symptoms began appearing recently.
And they have.
Reverie syndrome.
Reverie.
A variety of moments flicker in and out of the mind, as if one was constantly dreaming.
Maria
That's why
is
it's called the
next.
daydream or reverie syndrome.
Maria?
There have been no complete recoveries as of yet. However, it seems with the newest medical technology, a few cases have been successful at relieving the symptoms.
Then please, you must do the same for her.
Does little Maria have insurance?
Oh no!
You do understand what's required
That's why
for
it's
treatment,
set in the
yes?
U.S.
If I did, Maria will... So that means I absolutely can't die here.
That's why you killed Junpei, isn't it?
What? What did you say?
You figured you needed to kill someone to save your sister. And that's why you...
Whoa, what are you talking about?
Don't play dumb! Did you forget that you and I are the only ones in this ward?
I mean, she's not
So
wrong.
it's obvious the killer is... It had to have been you, Carlos!
I gotta say, I gotta appreciate that we just killed off the main character of the first game.
Connie, calm down!
I am calm!
Look, Akane
Okay,
is willing
right.
to kill people.
I'm
to
the only
do what
other
she's
one
gotta
here.
do, all right?
But I...
Oh no, it was definitely you who killed him!
Wait,
But
stop!
she's also definitely not our serial killer.
You say that, but maybe you're the one who really did it.
I guess we don't know that.
What did you say?
You were the one who killed Junpei. And now, you're going totally nuts with that chainsaw.
I don't believe this. No matter what, even if the world went topsy-turvy this very second, I'd... So, I'm going to be the next one you kill, huh?
Yeah.
If 2 more people die, you can return to your darling little sister.
Hey now, if you kill me, your probability of escape gets pretty high.
The probability of escape is way higher than you think, She's a fucking time-traveling psychic.
Why'd she run away?
Where's she going?
Did she feel too threatened by me with this axe? Think. Calmly. Think it over again. It's just like any other Code 3.
Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Okay. So after we voted at 1330, we were hit with the anesthetic. We awoke in the pantry after 1800. It's 4 hours of time not accounted for. What was I doing during that time? Was I really sound asleep then, or... I just can't remember what happened because of the drugs I was given.
It's all crazy to me.
Maybe Akane was right, and I...
It means like a couple rounds could have happened
Blackout?
before our first voting?
No,
voting?
Akane had run off towards control. It might be possible to turn off the lights there. So she did kill Junpei?
Oh my god,
And she's
I
coming
love
for me.
this. Fucking get him! Yes! Jump!
What do I do?
Jump!
What the hell should I do?
Look, Carlos, you seem fine and
Think
all, but
calmly.
I'm
Rational.
rooting for Akane.
Yeah.
Who is the most threatening person here right now? Whoever it was,
Run,
who killed
bitch.
Junpei. So what I need to do is remove that person. Even if it ends up being me. No! What the hell am I thinking? There's no way it could be me. So then...
Ah! There you are!
Look how the dog's just hanging out.
Just who did it?
What did she know? She just said, oh, there you
You killed Junpei.
go. Oh.
Yes.
The Ted cannot kill anyone. Santa.
Yeah, I know, but...
Oh!
Error. What happened to just... I clicked a random letter. It happened to be
The
I.
dog did it.
I was like, why didn't you say
Of course! Akane! She'd never do something like that to Junpei.
He's very...
I was just trying to see what options
He's very
it let me-
important
it
to
let me
me.
do. I was looking for another error. I
If
clicked
that's
the
the
wrong
case,
random letter.
then
I
I'm...
thought it would make me spell out his name.
I'm the only one who could have killed him. It might have been a demon possessing me. Or maybe it was some kind of parasite. Or I'm under hypnosis? Whatever it was, I'm... Regardless of the reason, I was the... And then I forgot I did it because of the damn amnesia drug.
Carlos?
Don't come any closer. I'm dangerous. My body moves against my will. I might kill you next.
What?
If that's how it is, then...
Carlos, no!
I mean, you definitely tried to cut him in half with a chainsaw, so... Jesus fuck! Oh my god!
No!
Oh, we're still going.
Why did this happen?
Holy shit.
Mom! Dad!
Well, she wanted him dead.
I won't let anyone die.
Carlos! Carlos! I'm so sorry! You couldn't have killed Junpei. And
A little late for that.
Well, that was fun.
God,
That was a game over. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure that wasn't an ending.
Well, I mean, I thought it would let us continue with the one survivor.
I guess the branch is picking her until we know who it actually was.
I guess.
What happens if we pick her?
I mean, or we need to get the correct answer, which is probably neither of them, and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the branch. I guess the branch has to be. Oh, because he's our main character that we have to...
Who is the most threatening person here right now? Whoever it was who killed Junpei. So what I need to do is remove that person. Even if it ends up being me. No!
What is
How
the
hell am I
dark thing?
thinking? There's no way it could be me.
Gam?
So then...
Gab.
Ah! There you are!
The dog.
Just who did it?
What happens if you put Gab? Oh my god, I will quit this game.
It was you!
Okay, I caught him.
I wanna think of. I honestly would love to sit on this and just do weird characters throughout the series and see what.
Unknown identity, meaning it wouldn't let us pick Zero because we don't know who Zero is.
But this game is interesting because if according to the map,
she has to be the
direction
one
branch.
Here, Junpei.
Yeah.
Akane, why did you kill him?
I didn't kill him!
No! Oh. Wait, she cut his hand off? Oh. Whoa. Oh.
Carlos, I knew it. You.
No. I didn't kill.
Junpei. I'm sorry. I couldn't avenge you.
This is so fucking dark. Oh my
Akane?
God.
I mean, the previous ones are dark content-wise. This one definitely pulls it off in a much darker way.
I would say this is darker content than we get at least early in the other games.
Is it a game over? Please be a game over. No? Did it unlock more stuff? I don't think it did.
Huh.
Oh. Hey, there is a flow chart.
Oh.
So this was over here.
So
yeah, between this and us waking up, so maybe Zero does kill one person from each group because you didn't betray each other.
But someone did betray, because one group is dead. In that timeline, Junpei and a whole group was dead.
They were told someone that they're dead. We don't.
Okay, fair.
I fully suspect that he's going to tell everyone that the group they voted for is dead.
But did we vote for Q Team? Or
I don't remember who voted for who. I think C Team picked D Team. I think that's what the letter said. Is C Team's going to pick D Team. But anyway, let's jump over here. I'm sure things will be much happier on this end of things. What thumbnail looks good? Oh look, there's a gun. Jesus. Let's go with that.
Sure. Oh, we got.
I've actually seen this gun and this machine. I've seen just because of like trailers and stuff for the game back when they were first releasing.
Fire.
If I remember correctly, we essentially have to play Russian roulette.
This room is...
The trash disposal room. Isn't that what it's called on the map?
Wait, where's Vi?
I don't know.
You don't know?
When I woke up, she was already gone. Maybe she managed to get out of this room.
Do you think we can? It opened! Sigma, it opened!
We can.
And?
Well, I didn't really expect it to, so... Vi!
What the hell are you doing in there?
Cutting my next album? What do you think I'm doing? I'm locked in here.
You're locked in?
Why?
How should I know? This is where I was when I woke up. Stuck inside this incinerator.
Oh shit. This is like the whole finale of the first game.
Yeah.
Hang on, we'll get you out now.
Getting someone out of an incinerator.
Yep. That's a big deal.
Damn it! It's locked.
Is there a keyhole?
I don't see one. Probably an electronic lock.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I wonder why.
Incinerator startup will now commence. Incineration in 30 minutes.
It's gonna be okay, Fi. Stay calm.
You're the one flailing and freaking out here.
Anyway, we have to do something. Either stop the incinerator startup, or unlock the door.
Okay. I'll see if I can do anything on this side.
I'm counting on you.
That should be my line. Hey, I'd like to avoid the worst sunburn of my life in here.
Let's hurry.
Right.
Oh, we out. Gas torch? Gas torch. Oh, yeah. Small gas torch.
This makes me want to sear some meat or something, or fish.
To make it out safely, I definitely want to eat something not here. That is so weird combo. Are you alright? I think it's fun. That trash pile back gagging you, though.
Thank God. Thank God we didn't get you out there quick. There's not anything helpful over there. Nothing yet. It's too dark to look around. Can you see if you can make it brighter in here? Okay, got it. Let's see what we can do. We may not want to fiddle with random switches, though.
I don't like that I don't label them. I don't respond to that.
Yeah. Alright, 3-digit code. Yeah.
Still come back there. The game is stupid like that. Looks like a job secure. It is. Do you think it's connected to the inside of the incinerator?
Oh, we can handle things. Let's open it.
There's some numbers here.
Let's flip random knobs. Temperature inside the incinerator. Is the coin based in needle? Why would it be there?
What's this? Is it a button?
Looks like there are 4 screws holding the cover in place.
Or a penny. Oh, coin? Can we grab that coin?
I tried.
Stop. Maybe it'll stop the incineration.
one less thing to worry about. Let's find the key that fits.
Definitely feel calm and inspired. Wait a second. Is this keyhole too big? Okay, here we've got some sections. Glass, aluminum, T-caustic, HDPE, LDPE, polypropylene, polystyrene. I can't read that. Metal, paper, other. Let's go try to categorize. We could put fire under the... Yeah, no time for it, Joe. Hurry up and save her. Bi-metal? Metal at 1.12.
I found a gun.
Get something in the box hanging from the ceiling.
That's... I think it's a revolver. If it's real, maybe we can use it for something.
We can't reach it from here. Oh.
Right. And even if we got to it, there's a padlock on it. What should we do?
What if maybe we use it as a locker? Snap with goggles? Yeah. Looks like a mask. Gas mask. Why is something like this in here?
I'll try it on. It might look good.
You think putting everything a woman wears is okay? You're very wrong, sir. What does he know? He's been on the moon for 75 years.
It's true.
It's a toolbox. Oh, give me a screwdriver. Toolbox. We can't open it because it's screwed shut.
Yeah.
What?
We'll open it. It's inside the box.
Diabolical. Can we torch it?
Burn it.
Melt the top off. Oh, what the fuck is down there? Let us close. Okay. Well, we gotta do something. Maybe it'll let us take the coin now? I don't fucking know.
I mean, I'll check again, but I did try. Because
I believe you, it just randomly will be stuff like that. No, coin space is longer. Okay, what have we got?
What are screws to a blowtorch?
I know. Oh. Huh.
It goes all the way to Z.
So we 3-letter combo.
Yeah.
I don't think we have the information. We have to find a clue first. Combine. Yes. Goggles and the blood bucket. Huh.
So we need 3 letters.
And it won't let us look at anything over there when we got the blowtorch, right?
Just let us talk, talk out by.
Probably an electronic lock. Next to the incinerator. If we open it, then 5 down. Not bad. Okay.
Right. Oh, gas.
It's trapped over there.
The only thing only 3-letter word I've seen, so. Yeah, well, I was wondering if the head of that was.
Yeah, me too.
It's like full of gas or something.
What's that thing on the right? Can we go to this? There we go.
That.
The floor okay, it looks like it will open up. Can we get the trap? We better not stand on it. We can help it. Maybe we need to talk to Kai again? That would be weird.
Yeah.
Maybe there's another dial we haven't messed with. Kind of surprising how nondescript these things are.
I mean, the reason I clicked on the one I did is because it looked like it did something. This one looked like it did I mean, I've clicked on it multiple times, probably.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying they don't stand out the way they have in the past years. Get the lights on. So maybe the first thing we need to do
is just get this open.
What about the ashtray?
Ashtray? Have you seen an ashtray yet?
I've not. I'm looking for one now that this was brought up. I see no ashtrays. Alright. So. Okay. Well.
The little door that the ashes are scooped out of.
I don't know where that is. This needs 3 numbers, and then we've got, this needs 3 numbers.
Or was it a dust door?
Oh, this thing? This thing was locked. We need 3 numbers to get it open.
Maybe put on the mask.
I want that out.
Put on the what? Wait, whoa.
Oh.
I did put on the mask.
You did put on. How did you put on the mask?
I guess by having it equipped up there.
Fuck you, game. That's not a mechanic.
It is now. See, over here, I can see some images in the air. What are they? A screwdriver and 2 screws. Maybe it's some sort of clue. Let's take note of it. I think we can put some numbers in here. Why don't we give it a try? Look. Why can we see stuff, images in the air over there? Yeah, I see.
Okay.
And something's circled. Oh, so it's a plastic. Alright, so CIC is going to be this. Well, that's never been a thing this series has done before.
Yay! The shutter opened! How do you know the answer? It couldn't be a coincidence. If she, where she is, did she stop telling him? Okay, it's brighter in here. I'll look for something. Guys, you okay?
I mean, maybe since I didn't click on PIC, we didn't get the dialogue about that, and therefore the character didn't put it together.
How are you doing? Alright, looking around on the side. We're searching everywhere. Okay. There you zero. She looks so nervous walking in a place like that. I have to get her out. Oh. Right, we have to either find a way out or stop the incineration process. Yeah, I can't really hear you guys, but could you get your butt moving and do something? We opened this so you could see. You're supposed to help us out here.
Alright, so why would those 2 screws and the screwdriver give us... Oh, it's so we need to weigh them. We need to get 2 screws and a screwdriver and weigh them. I don't know, but it says grams.
You're right.
So I assume we will get something. Elvis will probably have a scale or something in it. But we do need a screwdriver, and I don't know. I really thought that opening this up would help us more.
Yeah, I thought it'd do something.
While I'm in this viewpoint, kind of. Oh, wait, I jumped to her.
Got it.
Okay.
Game, you are not very clear about that, but I see it now.
Yeah. Wait station.
Okay.
133. Write this down. Alright, so 133. Now we need screws.
Maybe we should try the 133? I don't know. Anyway, I'm screwed. Okay, so let's wait. So can we just put
22. So 155. So what do we send here?
Something that weighs 188 pounds? The blowtorch? We can't use it here. Oh, maybe the goggles too? Maybe those do something?
Just send everything real quick. Not that whatever we send is important. I mean, I presume the toolbox. But we do need to get the screwdriver.
Yeah. Okay, like, sure. Got it.
Alright. Some kind of puzzle in here. Oh, we gotta get everything fit. Alright, this is gonna be another big one to work around.
Yeah, and then the rest will go to the top row. Yay! Check!
Spatial puzzles!
Got their own place now. Oh, bottom compartment open. Max out the needle.
Okay.
Let's max out the needle. Where is there a needle over there? Needle notice. Oh, but there's a needle on the meter. Which meter? I think it's the thermometer. Let's see. So we got a blowtorch that or whatever is picking up
Whatever
the
senses.
Out. We're gonna hide. Stop firing myself up. Oh, so I'm gonna take home.
Okay, so we are looking for some sort of sensor.
Just like some put a torch and light the trash on fire. Data thermometer to the right of the weight?
I thought it was part of the weight thing. Alright.
I wonder how much heat I need to max up the needle. Hey, Far, you okay? No, I'm not baking yet. Did something happen?
The needle on the thermometer is just shooting up. It's getting. Is it getting hot in there?
No, I'm fine. So it is connected to the thermometer outside.
I'm so glad. Huh? The coin here is. Yay!
Now we can get the coin. The coin came off!
You got no coin.
It's good. Yeah!
I'm. Let me double check to make sure that this doesn't work here first. Oh, wait. It's gone now. I was hesitant to hit the button.
It was cover, but should you really press the button so carelessly? I like for a tiny guillotine to come out when you push it and chop off your hand. Stop it, game! Stop doing this shit! I'm gonna forget you said that. Why did she say that? What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Oh. We have to assemble the damn. Okay.
Take a chair from
Unselect.
Like you gotta get in it.
Yeah.
near them. You wanna try it? It's a little hard though. We can figure something out by sitting on it. What? What? What the hell? I can't move! Shit!
What? Hey, Sigma, Diana, what the hell's going on? I think we tripped something. I'm restrained, but Diana's fine. What did you say?
No, why did it? It was fine when I sat on it, so why?
Deep breath, Diana. We get past this if we just deal with it calmly.
Okay, hold on. I'll find a way to get you out.
I'm counting on you. 5 first. She doesn't seem to have much time left.
Oh! It was just to look behind you. The box that hung from the ceiling dropped. Can't even ceiling it. I mean, you gotta figure it out. Shape up. I need to get the lock open. People is hexagonal. Oh, the time move. The fuck do we have this hexagonal? We need to give it to Poppy?
That'd be interesting.
Well, we can't drop it down. I'll be able to pull it back up.
Oh.
Why I'm driving the box down? Can you open the lock for us?
Huh.
Alright, now we're on it. Or one of the tools? In the toolbox? Okay, no. Oop. We still have the 188 pounds tool.
Yep.
Oh. Was that what triggered the chair? Because he was over 188 pounds? I do not know what we're supposed to do. Screwdriver? Like the back of the screwdriver?
Yep.
Oh. Just like so.
Yep, there you go.
Over.
Go. Alright, so... Oh, do I need to go pull it up now?
Probably. Okay. Alright, what should I do? Huh? The muzzle, maybe it'll fit. Oh.
He goes over there. Yep. And it points right at Sigma's head.
Oh. But she said the muzzle.
Oh, maybe.
Oh! Yep. Nope, nope. We were both right.
I mean, I've seen this
Yeah.
screenshot of
So here's our first decision.
Yeah.
Fire signal.
It appears the preparations are complete.
Well,
0.
maybe.
But first, I will tell you a story about the
I think you have
past.
to pull the trigger.
17 years ago, a woman was killed. As a result, after a falsely accused man was sentenced to death, his wife
Still
took her own
the
life.
same story.
A taxi driver died in an accident, along with his passenger, a
So
surgeon.
this whole story is about how the snail destroyed the world.
Also perished. 6 people altogether. Why did these 6 die?
Because of the snail.
Because of the snail.
God damn it.
I mean, it's
A
just
single
butterfly.
solitary
Oh, he's got the damn
snail took the
butterfly on
lives
his...
of 6 people. No one, not just 6.
On the...
But
He's got a
6
butterfly
billion.
on his,
6
hell.
billion people will lose their lives as a result of that lone snail. Life is simply unfair, don't you think? Now then, to explain the rules. It should be clear that a revolver is set up beside the chair right now. It contains contains 6 rounds. 3 are live, and 3 are blank, though they are randomized within the chamber. Pull the trigger, and the odds a live round will fire from the gun are 6 to 3, or 50%. Oh, and the door to the incinerator. It automatically opens the moment it detects the sound of the revolver's discharge. Live round or blank, it doesn't matter which is fired. 3 minutes remain until the incinerator fires. What will you do? Pull the trigger, or refrain?
I have a feeling we're gonna pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Both of their lives rest upon your decision.
I mean, chance both of them will live or not.
God damn it!
There's no time, Diana. Pull the trigger!
What?
Logically, which one has more to gain? If we don't pull that trigger, I'd obviously stay alive. My chance of survival would clearly be 100%. But then it'd guarantee Phi's death, as her survival rate would be 0. What happens if we do pull it then? The incinerator door would open, and Phi escapes. Chance of survival, 100%. And this choice still allows for the possibility that I may live. Blank round. My head doesn't suddenly have a new hole. It's 50-50. So you understand, right? It's either 100 and 0, or 150. It's obvious which one is the wiser choice.
How dare you not even consider everyone else's feelings, Sigma?
What if the shot is a live bullet?
Do you really want Diana to end up blowing your head off with her own hands?
But, Phi, if I don't pull the trigger, you'll...
Don't worry about me.
No.
Diana, please, listen to me. What would be the most ideal outcome from this?
Isn't it obvious? That both of you stay alive.
Okay, then think. Which one of those choices has that result as a possibility?
Fine.
If you don't pull it at all, one of us will definitely die. If you really want to save both of us.
I'll have to pull the trigger.
Diana, no!
You shut up!
You shut up!
Incineration begins in 20 seconds.
Don't worry. Just trust me.
No! Don't stupid!
Died. Oh, it's on the timer. How do you pull the trigger?
I guess by pressing X.
Everything is okay. We definitely didn't just kill Sigma.
I mean, or we did. Whatever. Time travel.
Incinerator door is open. Incineration process terminated.
No. It can't be.
No! Siggy!
Why? Why did you do it? You murderer. Murderer!
Why? We went through all
I didn't matter at all.
Why?
I didn't.
I mean, in a sense.
So why?
No, that Sigma needs
Why
to
did
go
you?
and do shit.
Yeah, but we don't know why she's here.
Yeah.
We don't know why Phi had to come back and do all this. She's remained completely mysterious throughout the entirety of the second game.
These are so broken up over Sigma.
It is.
Oh shit.
Please wait for me, Sigma.
Diana!
I'll be joining you soon.
Shit
Wait!
escalates
Diana!
so
Stop!
fast. And half of them are blank, so... Shit.
Well,
fuck!
There's only one more live round in that.
Diana!
Oh, is this why this whole team died?
Maybe?
Game over. Because our main character for this one died. So, now do we want to... Okay, so let's see. Yeah, there are several branching points here.
Yeah, I assume one of them, like, it is one of the random things where sometimes the gun doesn't.
Yeah, and then there's the option where we just let Phi die.
Yeah, which is probably
the right one.
Ending over there.
So do we just need to... Now, I've not figured out how to fast forward the way we could in the previous ones yet. It's not the same thing. Not the same button.
It appears the preparations are complete. Please advance.
There we go.
Calculated risk.
Well, given I got a trophy this time, I assume he survived.
What is funny is that clearly there is like some random chance, but it's just which one happens first, and then it does the other one the second
Incinerator
time.
door is open.
At least that's what's happened so far.
Incineration
It would be
process
boring if you had to keep doing it over until it worked though. Maybe this is setting it up so later there will be more
Sigma?
chances.
Sigma!
I mean, I also wouldn't be that surprised if
Hey, you alright?
the game
Are you hurt?
actually just always defaulted to one choice
Oh.
and did the other.
Huh?
Like if it was scripted.
Damn, my ears really hurt. They're killing me. That might have ruptured my eardrum.
Yeah, there's one of the major pieces of promo art for this game.
What the hell were you thinking, Diana? Why did you pull that trigger? We got lucky that it was a blank. But if it'd been live, then Sigma...
Hey, it's all right. Everything turned out fine.
There's no way I'll accept that the end justified the means. Listen, Sigma. Diana made the decision. It was her choice to pull that trigger. That means she didn't care that there was a 50% chance you'd die.
So, where are you going with this? It was to save you. And she did. She saved your life.
You're usually more pragmatic.
Hell, you should probably be thanking her.
I didn't ask for any help.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric.
So they're
These
telling...
three are now deceased. As a result,
they're telling each...
3 X-passes will be revealed. I kill Fool. That is all.
Damn. I can't believe it.
Wait.
So, because of the vote at 1330, they were executed.
But even Q...
He had to deal with a handicap. He probably didn't even realize something was wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, they're probably just telling everyone that.
What?
Yeah, we've not seen callers yet, so that'll be fun.
What's wrong, Diana?
Someone really psychic. Oh, why not?
You too? What?
We're getting memories from other
What's
people.
happening?
I think we were poisoned.
Communicate.
Yeah, you're right.
Probably while we were asleep.
Why?
Who really cares right now? We only need to save.
Gab!
So, are we gonna have to send the medicine from another timeline? Or from another
Wait!
group by communicating psychically?
These are...
Yeah, looks like.
We're saved! Gab! He brought us the antidote!
Kane is not alive in the one that we
Those 3 bottles would not have all fit in that little thing.
Come on! Let's drink these!
Wait, hold on. What did it say on the note?
These are the antidote. Please drink them. Akane.
Oh, so I guess we have a final decision to drink or not to drink.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's from Akane. We can trust her. The handwriting is definitely hers.
Okay.
Carlos could have threatened her to write it. When we voted, Carlos chose Q Team. Their note said that they'd vote for D Team.
Then... that whole note... was a lie?
I don't know. But it's not a stretch to imagine that Carlos intends to kill all of us. If we get knocked off,
To be fair, there are timelines where
C Team can get out of here.
Are there
So,
though? Because that wasn't on
you're
the flow
saying
chart.
that these aren't an antidote, but...
Exactly.
On the flow chart.
They might be poison.
No. I can't believe that. We already had a concoction pumped into our veins that's killing us. Why bother doubling down on the poison? Let's count on C-Team. Regardless, if we don't do anything, we'll...
You choose. Diana, you saved all of us before.
Okay.
I'll trust you
You're super mad
to
about
do it.
Yeah, you were.
but...
You're fucking made!
We weren't poisoned, but now we are.
I hate this
I'm gonna
game
trust in
so
C-Team
much.
too.
Who said that?
It's probably Victoria. Yeah.
What do you hate about it? See, we're fine. It's fine.
I still don't get it. What in the world is C-Team thinking? Did they have a fight?
You mean Akane and Carlos took opposite stances?
My poor
only
little
explanation
heart
that makes
can't
sense.
take the
Akane
stress.
sent Gab with the antidote in order to save us. But that would have been an incredibly unfavorable outcome for Carlos. If that wasn't what he wanted, then he wouldn't have voted for Q-Team.
Aren't you thinking too hard? I really doubt that Carlos intended for Q-Team to be executed.
How can you be so sure?
Well, he's an honorable firefighter who
Order any of
saves
this
lives.
is happening in.
Simple-minded as always.
Once we go to the float,
We've only
but
known
that
and
still
lived
be
with
kind
him
of
for
granting.
5 days. How could we have any idea what he's thinking? No, it's not an issue of
We
time.
talk about how much I love the
It's
fact
just
that
not
a
that
Japanese
easy to see a person's true
plot
self.
intricate video game. Like,
Even
pulls
yours,
in
Vi?
fucking, like,
Yeah.
America's terrible
Does that mean you're hiding something from us?
as a plot point.
Yes.
What is it?
Don't laugh, okay? My hair is actually red.
Your eyebrows were red in this game.
I said not to laugh.
But, I mean...
It's a big deal for me, okay? I have a complex over it.
So that color...
It's dyed. I figured I may as well make it something unique.
Well, I'm a redhead too.
Yeah. You're being rude to Diana.
Well, it looks good on her, of course. I mean, try to picture it. My face, but with red hair.
Aw, I think it'd be super cute.
What is happening?
No idea. Not too bad. It'd be a good look for you.
Ah, good. It seems you three are okay.
Zero.
It's good for you to rejoice while you can. You can look forward to a dark future ahead.
What does that mean?
Now it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Guys, after the first time, or honestly before the first time, when he starts saying he's about to put you to sleep, you may want to lay down. Every time you're just like flump. Well, that one ended a little better than the last one.
No, it had. Look at the flow.
All the way down here.
Huh. Huh.
I'm so into this game.
What happened?
But like I said, like there's no
that.
There's no branching options here for. I almost feel like if you betray and you pick the other one, then all the groups do.
Maybe. I mean, there are lots of branching options here. I'm just not, because it comes together and then branches, I'm slightly confused. It looks, because what it looks like is, based on the voting of the three groups, there are 4 different outcomes.
Okay, I guess that's true.
And that, yeah, because those are the 4 different combinations of betrayal. Right? Is that how the math works out? I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean, I guess I just was thinking that 3 of these were just the 3 different groups, and then the 4th one is going to be something crazy because it's fucking Zero Escape Game. Fucking Zero Escape Games. All right, Q team.
No crazy thumbnails.
What is he holding?
Is he holding something? Oh, were you in the bottom? Wait, when were you looking?
This one.
Oh yeah, I can't tell.
I'm gonna assume he's holding some sort of weapon, or something.
We're trying to pick all the weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this one's got 4 different directions.
Triangle. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. I'll be back.
All right. Well, Robbie has left you all to me again.
I'll go check out the other rooms.
Have fun.
Hmm. 1810.
So far, they've all been separated.
That Eric. Why is he even bothering to look in the other rooms? We already searched through each one when we first woke up. Nothing.
I don't think we've seen all of them. There was that one room we couldn't figure out how to get into.
Oh, that's right.
It's time to kill Eric.
Let's go!
Let's go, Kid Detective. I wonder.
Whoa.
Eric's not dead.
How crazy is this? I was tapping spots on the wall in the hallway when...
You opened some kind of secret door. You did good. I'm impressed.
Oh, wow. This room has a whole lot of books.
You like to read?
Library.
Do you like to read?
I don't know.
Come on. You're talking about yourself here.
I don't know.
Not know what the
Do
fuck
I
amnesia
like
is,
to
Eric.
read?
So, what is this room anyway?
A study? Though it's practically an entire library. Seems like someone was just here.
Who? The only one who can wander freely would be...
Right. It's got to be Zero. So that means...
This is Zero's study?
If it is, then there's gotta be some sort of clue. Something about who Zero is, or how to get out of this crazy place.
If anything was hidden in here... Those safes would be the best bet.
Let's start looking.
Seco.
Okay, Timothy!
Set of letters. Here's match 4, huh? Let's try. Try everything, just for letters. Jeez, do you know how many combinations there are, right, Eric? Are you stupid? That's not stupid. Or is that stupid? These 4 figures are all totally different. Is this Zero's collection? I can't say I understand this case. They look different. Maybe they mean something. Maybe we can open up one of the safes here. Oh, we've definitely seen that symbol. There's a picture that's face down. How is that not? Oh, it's a fountain. It's a fountain pen. It looks like the back of the picture. It's a fountain pen on like a pad. Well, this is... Yeah. I mean, yes. All that picture. This is 5? This is 5, and look, they have the same look in their eyes.
I can barely hear you two.
Alright. So this is Phi. She's a posable paper doll. Does that mean she's thin? All kind of reminds me of Carlos. It looks solid and, well, blonde. So this is Carlos. He looks strong. It all kind of reminds me of Akane. But what are these things called again? Those cat girls for... I don't know, it's called Moe. Akane is so cute. That's it.
Jesus!
Is this Junpei? It's all battered, but it feels like him.
The voodoo doll.
This is Junpei. He's kind of scary. This is Joshka doll. Is this me? Is this me? Why is it sucking on a pacifier? Damn you, Zero. This looks like Diana. Actually, it looks exactly like her. This doll's made of basic porcelain. Ah, so this is Diana.
Nutcracker.
This looks like Sigma. I suppose you could say they look exactly like. So this is Sigma. Does this mean he's got a strong jaw since it's a Nutcracker?
and other Barbie.
This is me. Looks like one of those dress-up dolls. Straight up here.
You said they could barely hear us. Because other people have been listening the whole time.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's Victoria. I don't know. We haven't changed anything since we started.
We haven't changed any settings, Victoria. What's wrong with you?
Alright, so... ink. Feather duster. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'll take a look at this in a second. But there's that one that has that symbol on it. Yeah, that's... Safe and key have the same mark. I hope this opens safe. Yeah, it opens.
What was that? Speak up. I can't hear you.
Shut up. I get it. God.
Good job. Now let's see what's inside.
Ew.
Looks like a part for something. What do we need it for? The letter D's engraved on it. It means you're my darling. Okay. And there's another key. And there's a gun.
A gun?
Yeah, we got a gun. HFGY. And a little bird person.
Huh.
Alright. This safe is big. I wonder what's inside. Maybe Zero's hiding in there.
I still can't fucking believe we did a puzzle with Junpei's body parts.
Handgun. The mod can use larger rounds. Doesn't the recoil knock you over? That's a common thought, but if you use the correct stance, it's not a problem.
Who are you?
Kid Detective! I see, you sure know a lot about guns. This key has a star mark on it. Where did we see the star mark before? I mean, there's stairs, so... Where did we see a star before? Oh. Oh, did that note really just give us the code for this thing? HFGY. I'm glad it's a little more complicated than that. See the same bird mark somewhere? Oh, we got the card with the same mark. If they're connected? What? Stop talking down to me and then it'd be the same thing I just tried. Did I line it up on the wrong spot?
No. I'm gonna laugh if you just put the same thing in and it worked.
I mean, it's possible.
Just another step.
Yeah, and I'd be glad for that, honestly. But
there's another step. What's the last line?
I mean, it's just him saying like, let's look at the card. Maybe it has something.
No, because they were saying that's weird. We put in the letters that have the same shape on it.
I mean, we could always try putting them in backwards. I was wondering that because the big arrow on the left. Card is 4 letters, but it doesn't make any sense. speaking in sets of 4, do you think the 4 figures on the table are related?
There's a D on the little part that kind of looks like the bird cylinder.
Hinting that we need to use these figurines.
Yeah, well, I was already looking at these to try and figure out if they were in the shapes of letters, like YMCA style. Any thoughts?
It doesn't let us interact with those at all.
These 4 figures just decoration?
A-F-G-Y. I mean, they don't look like letters. Yeah, I don't know.
I was specifically wondering if this had anything to do with...
What is that weird little coil hat thing that we've got?
I mean, we don't know. It looks like a piece to something, and it's got the letter D on it. Alright, well, we've still got several things to look at, so let's see what this chair is different from the other one. Got a keyboard. See a power switch anywhere. No, let's look around. It's like a starship capsule.
Okay, more figurines.
No spot for a key on this safe. How are we supposed to open it? The cracks are pretty big. Maybe break it open? How exactly? It's not a piggy bank.
No, are we supposed to just break it open?
I don't know. Upstairs.
Upstairs.
That felt kind of Resident Evil-y.
Yes, it is.
Each fully listed doll pose has a meaning. Right hand over chest means confirm. Crouching with hands on knees means deny. A doll in the deny pose indicates the meaning is the opposite. For example, nil changes to exist.
The fuck?
Okay. Where have I seen this pose before? Let me just get a piece of paper related to these figurines. Let's check it again.
Okay, this one's confirmation.
Combination will open the safe. Only 3 letters? Okay, let's do this.
No? Oh.
Yeah, I don't think so. God damn it.
How'd you know the answer?
It was coincidence, wasn't it? He's the one who was most surprised at the was.
Well, it worked out anyway. Let's open it up and see what's inside. What?
Yes, that's what he was holding.
So many weapons. Part E. There you go. Got D and E. Got a crossbow. Stylish and easy to use.
It's good for assassinations.
Don't just carry things like that. Is she the serial killer? No, because exists. Sunny word.
That symbol. No. Well, sort of.
Can we shoot that with the crossbow?
It'll crack it, maybe.
Not with the crossbow, no. What's that supposed to mean? You're a baby. You're a man-child. What the fuck is gonna be powerful enough to break it open if not a gun?
No. Parts D and D do not combine. Don't know. Alright, so star. Oh, here we go. This symbol. Oh, let's do hexagonal.
Star key. You got a star key.
Oh yeah. I've probably been stuck on that for a long time because I forgot we had the star key.
Let's see. What the fuck are we building? Oh, now can we put E on? No. Moon card?
No.
Again. Huh, Sun and Moon. This is reminding me of the second game, which is weird.
S0216. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. So, are these guys telling us... So he's got his hand on his chest. He's confirmed, and he's got a hand on his knee, which means...
I don't think either of these are going to confirm. Or...
Yeah, I mean, it's, well, and it definitely said, like...
Okay, so this is gonna be...
Oh, and that's that symbol, okay. They keep changing the controls on me. Sometimes I press options like start to confirm, and sometimes I press like X or something.
Yeah, it's stupid. Now we can open the safe. Let's see what's inside. The fuck? Oh, turn the power on.
Can't say that looks like treasure to me.
Part F. Looks like it's gonna be a grenade arrow.
Yeah. Well, that'll open that thing.
Oh shit, it will. What's stronger than a gun? Motherfucking grenade.
Hidden away in the safe, so my bet is it's something important. Really? Let's pull it. Turns on the chair.
The chair.
Number one. Make it so.
Take the power low.
Keyboard for.
Try putting something in.
Okay, well, I wonder what this is. S0216.
Yeah, I knew it would go here.
So what now?
Oh!
Bye. Books.
Oh, thank you.
Sure startled me when it went up so suddenly.
It scared me too. You were worried about me, Eric?
No, I wasn't. What was there up there anyway?
Me. Oh yeah, I think the number we put in is probably a book's number.
I see. Entering the correct code makes the chair go to the corresponding book. So we were lucky this time and got the right number. What book did you get?
It's more a piece of paper than a book.
Poses. Left to right. Right hand raised is the grass dance. Move 3 down. Left hand raised is the sand dance. Move 5 down.
So the dolls are going to tell us where to move from the letters.
Okay, so can you write this down? Well, I guess we'll be able to check it. Yeah, we'll be able to check it. We can pull this up while we've got the thing going, so never mind. Alright, so, yeah, so, starting from the letters on this HFGY.
Look at the dog. And tell me
Grass, sand, and wind poses. Okay, so let's see. So, left hand up. What are the different ones?
Five down.
Left hand raise is the sand dance. Right hand raise is the grass dance. Left hand extended out is the wind dance. And so it is
Down
left hand
5.
raised, right hand raised, left hand extended, left hand raised.
Down 7. And then down 5.
Okay. HFGY. So I'll go ahead and two B's. And then alright. Wait.
Alright, down 5.
So what does down mean? Down on the D-pad or down on the thing? 3, 4, 5. Alright.
Down 3.
1, 2, 3.
Down 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And down 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mind is a word, so I'm gonna say that that's the one we do.
Yay!
Yeah, they definitely had that reversed, as so you pressed up to go down.
And here's the right answer.
Part B. Alright, combine it with... No. Fine, yep. Bullet for C team, arrow for Q team.
What?
Bullet for C team, arrow for Q team. Alright. Do we need bullets and arrows?
Got a gun.
Oh, you're right.
Do we have bullets?
I mean, I don't know. We'll find out. So C team is which group?
The main.
So him?
Yeah. But
oh, we should just picture it all, but it feels kind of wrong.
And
then Akane.
Top right is Akane.
Oh, you're right. No, won't be arrows up next. Alright, so this is Q2, so this is us.
Come on, look, there's something behind it. Oh. If we didn't
Part A! Nope, that's the grenade launcher.
So we're just making a grenade to launch in the grenade launcher, I guess?
I guess. No commentary on the fucking grenade launcher? Did I look at...
No way.
Alright, I'm sorry, I got excited. Alright.
What do we have left that we haven't done?
We need part A.
Yeah.
There's this. Take a safe in the room. It's locked. Alright. Didn't feel like we were missing stuff.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be something that we're not get done. What's in our inventory? Just parts now?
Part CD, part EF, and part B.
Did we examine the grenade launcher? Jesus. Okay.
Well, if the groups get into a fight, I think I know which one has the superior firepower.
Well, maybe we're not. Maybe it is loaded, so just try shooting the glass.
That's really dumb, but also...
Are you sure you can't fire the grenade launcher?
Yeah. Oh, we're doing it from upstairs. Let's see if it's inside.
You're in a lot of area.
Alright. Alright, yeah, it's already loaded.
You didn't need to find bullets or arrows.
Yeah. We're just getting severely lagged info.
Party!
Well?
Kind of a key.
J0503.
They're all down to 7s.
Find a note in that safe we blew up.
The dolls in there are all the ones that mean down 7.
Yeah, you're right.
But how
does the wind dance? So they all mean shift down 7. So for
what does that mean for the number?
3, yeah, that's a good question. Let's see. Well, okay, so hang on. Maybe. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Alright. That's a good question. Alright, so... J0503...
I guess if you shift it down, it could be like 90.
Yeah.
Or something. For the letter, I don't remember if down was up or down.
It was continuing. So J K L M N O P Q Q. 05 minus 7 brings us to 03 minus 7.
Of course, it could want us to stay with the 0.
It figures and pose and shift and 7. Do we need to shift? There's nothing else in the safe. Oh, it's fine in here. Yeah. I mean, I think we're on the right track. We're just slightly off.
Should we try Q0806? I don't know if we need to like translate those numbers into letters and then back into numbers. I feel like I'm adding instead.
I was wondering if those can let me interact with the cryptex anymore. Alright, so...
Because if you look,
what?
code that we have?
J0503.
So E is the 5th.
Yeah.
We shift down 7 and then so that would just be adding.
You're just adding 7, yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, I guess we could just try that.
I don't know.
12, 9. Q, 12, 9. Be dumb.
What happens if you just go to them and then press down 7 times?
Wait.
What do you end on?
I mean, Q. What is the first one? J?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Lame.
Q. 12, 10. Damn it.
That was
My math was off, yeah. I realized I was like, no, 3 plus 7. It's not. Sorry, I almost fell off the chair. I know, that 0 is super weird, right? So, what did you guys get?
Oh, you already built it.
Really? How could have guessed it? Really? So that whole thing was completely unnecessary because I just need to use this over here. Whatever. They're too big to be.
Where's the keyhole? There we go.
Da-na-na-na.
It's open. Huh?
Oh, yay! If it said what I think it does, it says kill one.
What does kill one mean?
I wonder who we're
Must
going
mean
to
we have
kill.
Someone.
We have to.
He's got 3 weapons.
What the?
3 weapons, 3 people.
Wait.
Is that...
No!
Junpei!
Really? We saw that ending?
No!
Did Carlos just
Because that was
kill
the game
himself?
over.
I think so.
But why?
Maybe it had to do with Junpei's body?
Now announcing the current casualties. C Team, Carlos, Junpei. D Team,
So in this
Diana,
one, it's canon that
Bob,
Akane is still
Sigma.
around.
These 5 are now deceased. As a result, 5 X-passes will be revealed. Fight, jump, blue, red.
Okay, this one had some of the same.
That is all.
Interesting.
Wait, it mentioned 5 people, right?
Aside from us, Akane's left.
But why in the world did D-Team...
The execution. Back during the vote at 1330, D-Team was... Well, the reason why isn't the issue.
Yeah,
What's important is the reveal of 5 X-passes. In other words...
If one more person dies...
Those X-passes?
I remember blue, red, milk, jump. Shit.
Hey, guys. We should stay calm now. Let's just put these weapons down.
Put yours down first.
What are you saying, Eric? if I put mine down, then you'll...
Huh?
Look over there.
Why, Mira? We're in love. Aren't we?
Are we? Are you?
Eric, this will be hard for you to hear, but I think you might be mistaken about that.
You're lying.
That grenade launcher's not going to be very useful at close range like that.
Right now?
No, it's not what it looks like, Eric.
It's not?
I love you with all that I am.
Mira.
So you know what you need to do, right?
Damn.
Huh?
You don't get it?
What do you mean?
God, how dumb can you get?
Mira, this isn't you trying to get Eric to kill me, is it?
Don't be stupid. I have this gun pointed at him so that I can protect you, of course.
What? Really?
If I drop my weapon, then Eric will...
Then Eric, how about you putting yours down first?
No way. Not happening. If I put this down, you'll definitely kill Mira.
There's no way I would.
How would I know? What proof do I have that you won't up and fire that thing?
We aren't getting anywhere like this. If just one more person dies. One more person. One more. Just one more.
I've got an idea. Let's go hunt down Akane.
Right.
It's 3 versus 1.
Who will you kill?
Oh, I was gonna say, I don't even remember his name.
I wonder if Zero can record things from different timelines? That doesn't make sense.
I mean, it makes as much sense as any of the other time travel wibbly wobbliness if they decide to make it. Makes sense.
Are you for real?
Bye.
I really like that blood effect.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a joke, right?
Looks like it got you pretty good. You'd probably come out okay if we moved to help you right now, but...
Shit!
Mira?
Eric, I'm going to kill you.
I see. Of course.
What?
You only need one more.
Do you have any last words?
Damn!
Mira, I forgive you.
Oh, cool.
You look better.
Oh no! That can't be your last word.
I mean, it can be his last words. That's fine.
Oh.
It's consistent with my...
Why?
I mean, he was being a dick.
You're asking me that? You're the one who took the first shot.
Yeah, you're right. But how can you be so calm about it?
Calm? Oh no, I'm actually surprised right now. I had no idea his last words would be the same as my first.
Shit.
Your first.
No, not that way. It's something else. First of all, it's not as if I was actually dating him or anything.
I guess you weren't really in love then.
Know who the
I suppose he thought we were, though.
Is.
I just let him go since it would have been a hassle.
A hassle? What about how Eric feels?
Oh, he doesn't feel much now.
Feelings, huh? I haven't really been able to understand emotions my whole life.
I guess we're just revealing
Anger,
this now.
sadness, pain, fear, and things like love. So when Eric said he liked
the last
me as
game
much
made
as he
us
did, I didn't
go
know
a
why.
whole lot longer before
I don't even really
reveals happened.
understand what he said before he died.
Oh, we're doing this.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb. and say that that's
What are you doing?
not time traveling, Alice.
I'm going to touch Eric's heart. Ever since I was little, I've always been told I'm callous and unfeeling. Why did the faces on people change? I never understood what expressions were. I'd take a mirror and practice making them every day, but they never quite looked right. One day my mother told me something. Deep inside a person's chest is an object called a heart. This heart controls their emotions and changes their expressions. I remember thinking, that's unfair. Why was everyone hiding this important thing inside so no one else could see? I wanted to see what it looked like.
Why does this feel
I
like
decided my
weirdly
first
good
would be a
writing for a
woman,
serial killer?
about the same age as my mother. I waited on an isolated street so there would be no bystanders. And then I stabbed her without warning with a small knife I brought with me. I'd practiced on animals, but I was still surprised by how fast she collapsed.
Why did you do this? I want to see what a heart is. I think I'm the only one who doesn't know. Oh, God. Hey, that's where you hide it, right? I know where it is.
Hurry up and show me!
I forgive you. So please, don't ever do something so terrible again. Can you do that?
Why?
Because smiles look better on you.
Smiles? The woman didn't answer me. Patted at her face for a long time. She didn't even blink anymore. When I gave up on waking her, I thoroughly searched for her heart. It took some time, but I soon felt an unfamiliar, warm, comforting sensation.
I knew it. It was here.
The last expression the woman formed on her face was a smile. Well, that's when I realized that this kind of moment was when you should smile. I began to hunt for that, reaching out and touching heart after heart. I was terrible at it at first. I barely touched hearts, and always badly. But after doing it over and over again, I eventually got better at it.
Like, I've been listening
Fear,
to a lot of murders
hatred,
lately, and this
sadness.
is weirdly ringing true.
I learned about so many emotions by touching hearts.
Robbie means he's been listening to the
There was always new
podcasts and
expressions
stuff.
to
not,
see.
Not that he's actually been listening to
Unfortunately, after that first, I was never able to find that comforting heart. I wanted to feel that warmth one more time. I wandered aimlessly, searching to find someone who held that same warmth.
Also,
and that was how
Japanese
one day
media tend
I
to
came across
be very,
Eric.
like, over the top, right?
Yeah.
Sadistic.
He was working at an ice cream shop. With one
This
glance,
is a little more grounded.
I could
in
tell
how
he was
serial killers
useless.
Tend to
No
actually
talent,
be.
no worth, nothing. I've seen many
Maybe
hearts of
next
those like
time you should
and
kill
none held my
her.
interest. Naive, helpless weaklings. It's as if they're amusing
it's
creatures
fine.
simply there to be exploited. That's all I saw them as. But Eric, something felt different with him. I stopped by the shop several times to watch him. I just had to figure out how he was different from all the others. I tried talking to
I
him.
want ice cream. Damn
I
it.
spent time speaking with him,
You're so weirdly
going places
impressionable.
together to learn how he reacts. But I still didn't know. At one point, I'd thought I'd made a mistake. But oh, this is it. I knew Eric would be different. I had a hunch when I first
Now we're
met him.
getting a little closer to the...
And I was right.
Well, we'll see where they go.
Yeah.
I told you, didn't I?
Serial killers, like, they
And
kill
his
because it gives them a
last
moment
words
of
were
ecstasy.
exactly the same as my first. How incredible is that?
I mean...
But just the sort of personal giddiness
This
is
person
okay for now.
really, truly loved me.
I mean, she's not gonna let you go after this, kid. Is she? That
So
would...
this is love. This.
Fatality.
Now announcing casualties. C Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q Team, Eric. D Team, Diana, Bai, Sigma. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-Passes will be revealed. Find, jump, pour, blue, red, milk. That is all.
So the survivors are Q, the serial killer, and Akane.
Yeah. AKA Zero,
Oh.
the
I
first.
just noticed. I think that's an anagram.
An anagram?
You've switched the letters around to get a different meaning. The truth is invisible.
So that's what it changes to, huh?
What do you think it means?
We're so chill.
I'm not really sure.
Who are you, Q?
Maybe it's similar to a human heart. You can't see it because it's hidden inside your chest.
I mean, I'm digging this.
The dog is with us.
Alright, should I put them in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
Blue. Red. Was red one of them in this one?
Jump.
Pour. P-O-O-R.
Chat?
The way to look. It's a visual novel style. I think
It's fine, it's fine. I'm jumping back in the video.
Is it a file in the menu?
Milk.
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 I even forgot milk.
Lemonade.
Fucking dog.
Okay.
I like
let's
how
go.
Victoria and Kelsey
Yeah.
both said milk at the same time.
Yeah. Dog.
I think it's Kyle. I think Kyle's the dog.
Do we get to run into Akane?
I don't know. Is this just gonna be the...
Is this an ending?
Credits?
Maybe this is her ending. Yeah, this must be her ending. What a perfect end point for our first stream.
Yeah, no, I mean, I intended to do one for each of the thing, but yeah, it
Yeah,
was perfectly
but
kind of timed
that-
up. Oh, she's Maya Sakamoto in the Japanese version. That's great. Maya Sakamoto is a wonderful Japanese singer and does actually quite a bit of voice acting now. But her playing that character is going to be fantastic. I need to play this in Japanese at some point.
Who the fuck is Q? Q, if I found out someone's a serial killer, I'd fucking kill them. Q's just like, okay. I guess we're leaving
Nod to
now.
Matthew Mercer, the great DM of Critical Role. Well, there's definitely a lot more to explore in this game.
Oh my god.
It has answered none of our questions from previous games yet,
No.
so I am very interested to see where it goes with those.
I want to know who killed Junpei.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I mean, but I mean, the answer kind of has to be Zero because his body was turned into a puzzle. I guess that doesn't mean he couldn't have been killed by one of them
someone else
that.
and then.
But still, that was fucked.
I mean, I just the whole time I was like, this has to be Junpei.
Yeah. But then
it's also so funny to me that was the first one we played.
Yeah.
Of all the possible things we could have played, that was what we started with. And that was perfect.
Yeah, we kind of did pick all the fucked thumbnails, all the weapons.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and we'll see.
I'm really sad. I hope we get to see the scene of them like walking up to Akane and being like,
yeah, I hope so too. But
and Q's like, hey, so this is a serial killer.
And Akane just goes with the chainsaw.
Oh.
I kind of want to see an ending where it's one from each group.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
And like they've all gone full like their character designs have changed and stuff because they're like carrying stuff with them and doing like where it actually.
And because your main character can't die, that would be Diana, Q, and what's his face?
Oh yeah.
Which the one scenario just ended with him. Right, that wasn't a game over when we killed.
Yeah.
It just
Akane.
ended, so we're going to continue from that.
So there probably is, there may well be an ending for each of the others where it's just the main character getting through. I mean, obviously, well, if it stays true to the other games, the final ending will be almost everyone getting out alive. But even the bad guys generally don't get killed. I mean, I guess 999, there's still that guy who dies in the first, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But...
Well, that was you guys' introduction to...
Yeah, I'm interested how this... Because this franchise is so bizarre. I'm interested how... kind of just starting with the third game, like what that even does to your perspective.
Even the time jumping thing was weird, but now that we're not even 100% sure where we are vertically in the timeline, let alone horizontally.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
Q has a big 0 on his face. Sue.
So, not Sue. That's what the thing said. I mean, the games previously have done interesting things with the reveals of who Zero is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be overly surprised if it was Q, but I also don't want to sell the game short and feel like the answer is going to be much more creative than just a simple, it's this person.
Oh, that was the Q ending.
What is love? Don't hurt me is the name of the trophy.
The trophy names are amazing, guys. That
was the Q ending?
Yeah, that's what I just saw.
What the fuck?
It does say Q end 1.
Oh.
So it might just be because we were playing Q.
Yeah, so hang on, it might be, yeah. Okay, so it's symbols instead of, that's the crossbow symbol, faces, instead of faces. So that probably was.
So two endings for each main character?
Looks like.
Huh.
But that's assuming that there isn't a final additional ending, or this could be deliberately misleading.
There could be more symbols that pop up. There's at least room for.
There were a whole lot more symbols last game, so.
Yeah.
Each character had their own ending, so I don't know. I'm digging it. I'm interested to see where this goes.
Boss fight.
What did it say?
Boss fight. But I want to take one look at the flowchart real quick. So that was. Oh, so that's the ending, the short end.
Okay.
That comes immediately after
the
Akane.
So yeah. The 4 branches are the 4 different possibilities of how all our votes can combine.
Yeah, and it's not just Yeah, it's
and the
different
fragments,
characters'
yeah.
interactions create different timelines. Fascinating.
So, Junpei... Wait, no, the one before the gun. So that could be anyone. It doesn't really matter.
It could be anyone, and
anything.
all we know is Junpei dies. But Junpei was dead here, too.
No, that's the one where Junpei was dead. The other one, we don't know whether Junpei is dead.
Oh, right. You're right. So Junpei dies sometime during all these line intersections. I'll feel a little annoyed if that's just all Junpei's in the game.
You mean if he's
the
dead
intro?
in all of them?
Well, look! If he dies right here, then he is dead in every single one of these. It depends on where he dies in the timeline.
I mean, it does.
I mean, I know the second game pulled some shit with that and changed some of the stuff above here. So this game could, but yeah, it's I
mean,
we'll
Junpei dying could have something to do with how the votes are cast. So
yeah, if we jump back here, these are each of the different votes. So let's hop on this one and see what happens real quick if we vote the other way. See if this expands this flowchart. I forget
that already expanded the flowchart.
Yeah, you're right. No. Oh my god.
So this is the flowchart.
Oh, this is
decisions.
Oh, by decision. So
the other one was just by the thumbnails that we select.
Right. This one is by
a bigger breakdown. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. So do you want to do that real quick? No.
I almost feel like it's been validated now that I've seen that this is a thing. But let's see.
What are those little symbols off to you?
All teams survived. So execution results. We've got the all teams survived execution result. Then there's a different result for each one of these, which is going to create different. God.
So I'm assuming, I may be wrong. I'm assuming the thumbnails we unlocked were because we did the all survive, maybe.
Right.
But thumbnails unlocked after we did one for each group.
Right.
They didn't unlock after all groups voted, so thumbnails must have appeared all the possibilities based on that group voting
maybe
a certain way. Oh, baby!
This would have been difficult to script and program. I also like that this is just an ending right there. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we're actually gonna hop off for the day, and I'm interested to see where this game goes. The last one took us around 30 hours. So this will be quite a journey.
Yeah.
So let us know if you're enjoying it, and we're gonna play this game whether or not
we're gonna play it anyway.
But
probably stream it anyway. I don't know.
We'll see. Anyway, but thanks for joining us this time, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.